Welcome to episode 9 of the Check This podcast. My name is Brandon, otherwise known as Bowser. Joining me as always is the man that makes it look like we almost know what we're doing. We have Steven Ziskin. Say yeah, Steve.
No.
All right, nice. And he was voted the coldest white boy in 2022. We have my good buddy Noah Webster. What do you know, TR?
I know the Vikings fucking suck. That's
Agreed. And this is a special episode. Today we have a guest with us today. Joining Steven, we have Jocelyn. I didn't ask if I should say your last name. There she is.
Oh yeah, how's it going, guys?
It's roll off. Her dad played.
Well, dude,
My dad played professional hockey. What's up?
Yeah, big deal.
Big deal.
I'm pretty cool.
Things. All right. Well, welcome to the show, Jocelyn. Tell everybody a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm about in my 6th year of college, so we're getting there. Super duper senior, graduate in May. I bartend, and I don't know. My hobbies include binge drinking on the weekends, drawing.
Damn good.
I was gonna say I'm a good artist. So I'm just gonna start tattooing here within the next couple months, and then what else do I like to do? I like working, man. I'm a workaholic.
Hell yeah. Well, if there's anything you want to plug, Instagram, Twitter, go ahead at the end.
At the end, say less.
At the end.
My TikTok.
Yeah, there you go. Sure. OnlyFans, whatever you got.
I wish.
All right. Well, to let everybody get to know you a little bit more, we're gonna play a new game. It's called Bussin' or Disgustin'. I'm just gonna say a topic, and you have to respond right away with bustin' or disgustin'.
Okay.
All right, ready? Yellow Laffy Taffy.
Bussin'.
Peanut butter and bologna sandwiches.
Disgusting.
What?
Colorblind awareness.
Disgusting.
Women's rights.
Bussin'.
Roundabouts.
Bussin'.
I think that's all people need to know.
If you don't know how to use a fucking roundabout, you're geriatric and can't fucking drive, okay? It's a yield, not a stop. I swear to God.
Personally,
I was gonna say this geriatric motherfucker.
No,
he's
colorblind. It's fine, but the other two, whatever. I'm not getting into
What?
colorblind
awareness and women's rights?
colorblind awareness.
Is it because you're colorblind, Steven?
Yes.
Okay. I think women's rights are busted because I am a woman, but that's just me, you know.
I'm
outnumbered on this podcast.
Sandwich.
That sounds fucking disgusting. You'll never change my mind on that.
She's clearly not a listener. She has no idea what you're talking about.
Well, I watched the first episode. I remember you guys talking.
It was on the first episode.
Was it really?
It was, yeah, it was.
Oh shit.
The first episode, I was sitting there in my car driving back up from the cities, all hungover as fuck, and I almost gagged when I heard you say that.
Yeah, that's fucking gross.
All right, bussin' or disgusting. I'm gonna make you one right now. You gotta eat it.
No, I'll literally vomit into the microphone.
Jesus.
You should have done fish hot pockets, bussin' or disgusting.
Well, she's only watched the first episode, so
do they make those?
She wouldn't get to.
Yeah, TR loves them.
No,
he's all pescatarian now.
I should have done my research and watched the other 7 episodes.
We're
working on getting the fish hot pockets. Those are going to be a thing very soon.
Did you email their PR or what?
I'm bringing them to fish or what's it? I was about to say fish tank, Shark Tank. I'm bringing them on Shark Tank.
You're bringing on Fish Tales.
That's gonna be the newest fucking TV show. It's just gonna be Shark Tank, but with like little investors that are shitty. We'll call it Fish Sticks.
I was gonna say Fish Tank is like for like really stupid ideas that maybe somebody would be interested in. You know, but also
Fish Tank is just someone following me around with a camera, and I just go to like Walmart and go to the back to the manager and go, "Will you guys sell this?" And they're like, "No."
I have like 5 I made my hand. Here you go.
Yeah.
$5 each. All right. So instead of doing the Twitter this week on Twitter, TV, football, all that shit, we're just gonna do current events. Group that all together. So TR, you have something you want to tell the people that happened today?
I mean, the Vikings lost.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's about it.
That's all you gotta say about that.
Are we really surprised though?
Nope.
No.
Yeah.
No. Dude, but it sucks. Like our defense is so bad. It's fucking stupid. Ed Donatel. I could watch Ed Donatel.
How many times have I told
you
train you need to fire him? How many times? I feel like every single week I bring it up.
Yeah, I'm with you. I said he should have been fired well in the middle of the season. I knew we weren't going to though, but oh well. He'll be fired tomorrow. I can't wait to wake up to that fucking tweet notification of we've relieved Ed Donatel of his fucking duties.
Didn't you say?
Yo.
Didn't you retweet something about being excited that Cook's leaving too?
No, he said farewell. He was on a bit of a spree. He's mad
Yeah.
tweeting.
Well, yeah, I mean, dude, the only reason Cook comes back is if it's at a reduced rate because he's going to be making way fucking too much. He'll only come back if he takes a pay cut and if they're like, hey, we're gonna make it so you split carries with like Ty Chandler or Kane Nwangu, one of the younger guys. Yeah, there's so many guys that are gonna be gone. Dude, Cook's gone, Thielen's gone, Zadarius Smith's gone, Danielle Hunter's gone, Hendricks is gone, Hicks is gone, Cam Bynum's gone.
O'Connell's gone.
No, he's not gone.
Was Zadarius on a 1-year deal?
No, but he's gone. He's got a bum knee. He had a bum knee last year. He had a bum knee this year. He was a no-show in the second half of the season. He's gone. Danielle Hunter's going to ask for too much. He's gone. The whole defense is basically gone besides like 2 people, probably. That's it.
What if we re-sign Joseph? Greg Joseph?
If we re-sign Greg Joseph, I'll fucking put a bullet in my head.
Oh my god.
Dude.
You heard it here first, folks. All right. Let's move along from that. The TR is going to get a little hot and bothered. It's not gonna be a good episode if he gets too mad. You guys see anything funny on Twitter?
Yeah. One of my favorites.
I thought she was about to be like, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna tell you though.
It's a secret.
Actually, what it made my night last night because I was sitting on the couch with Maggie after getting off work at the Keg and Cork, and I saw one of TR's tweets. It was it was racist Velma be like chinkies, and I swear to God, I was sitting there just dying for about, I don't know, 35 seconds, you know. Maggie also
35.
was laughing her ass off, so it made my night. But other than
I'm
that,
happy. I'm happy to have tweeted that and made some people laugh.
I know he's all about
funny.
making people laugh
or mad. He fucking said turkey bacon's better than regular bacon.
That's definitely not true.
That was
I stand
false.
by that.
Oh,
You're wrong,
Wait, you
It
can't
tastes
be
better.
eating turkey bacon, dude. You're a pescatarian this month.
dude. He
No, I
gave
already
up on
messed
day
it up.
4 and had beef stew. It's fine.
what did he give up?
He gave up being his New Year's.
He's gonna be a pet. Yeah, he's gonna be a pescatarian, but
For a month.
for a month.
For 1
But
month?
But he had
Yeah.
beef stew on like January 8th.
Yeah.
That astonishes me because the amount of work that goes into making beef fucking stew. You had to go through that, like plan it out, go to the store, get all the ingredients, plan this shit
Yeah.
out, make sure you got the
Yeah.
spices. And he's like,
Yeah.
so you went out of your way to break the resolution. I like
Yeah,
it.
well, I don't really care anymore. I'm
Yep.
still gonna incorporate
I
more
don't think
seafood into
you
my
cared right
diet,
at the
but
beginning. So
no,
Well,
I cared a little bit.
Speaking on the stew topic, dude, you gotta stop posting pictures of like a can on a fucking burner because it makes you look like homeless. It
Bro,
makes you
I
look
have
like a bum.
I have a stove and a roof over my head. How does it make me look homeless?
Dude, buy a pot or a pan. Maybe I can give you some. Like,
Dude, I have a pot and a pan.
then
It's about-
fucking use them.
It's
just
about
what's-
efficiency. It's about efficiency. He doesn't
Yeah.
dirty the dishes. Do you just eat
And
it?
I
out of the can?
washed the
Bro,
spoon right after, so I don't even dirty the spoon.
So do you just eat it right out of the can? You don't even
Yes. Yeah.
no dishes.
Bro, it makes you
Zero.
look like a fucking peasant, dude. That's all I'm saying. Like, just
Is he a peasant
Okay.
or is he living in the future?
Do I look like a peasant right now?
yes.
Oh, okay. I don't even have my soup can here.
That's just because of the hat you're
You're
wearing.
gonna have to do like a DIY tutorial and like post it on how you make your soup.
Yeah,
Zero
you
di-
turn
zero
step 1,
dishes.
open the can of soup. Step 2, fucking turn the stove on. Step 3, stir it so it doesn't burn. Step 4, eat the fucking soup. That's all you gotta do.
There you go.
See, but one of these times you're gonna get high and you're gonna put it on the stove and not open
How
it.
do you
and you're
think
gonna
I came
forget
up with
about it?
this?
And then no, but one of these times you're gonna forget to open it and then it's gonna explode.
Boil
Fuck.
it. You remember when Squanchy was so high that he like he tried to put the oven on to cook pizza rolls, and instead he put the burner on, and
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
a bunch of plastic cups on top of the burner, and all of a sudden, like 20 minutes later, everyone's smelling like this burning plastic smell. We're like, what the fuck? What the fuck? And then Squanchy reaches in the oven. He's like, my pizza pockets are still frozen.
Was it at 11:02?
No, that was at
No.
No, it's like that.
That was
That
so
we did
good.
that,
I
Willie.
was there for that one. I was there for that one. I think I was the one that was like, it smells like burning plastic in here. Does anybody else smell
It
that?
was so hard to breathe.
Yeah,
Just
that was
nice.
the same night. That was the same night, Bowser, that you made your slop on a bucket lid. I don't know what it was, but you just
Dude,
mixed,
I was
like,
opening cans and putting leftovers into a dish.
But
That's all
it
that was
was-
going on.
it was like potatoes mixed with like pizza roll mixed
And
with something
beans. Yeah.
and beans and beer, and you just poured it on top and put it all on a lid of a dirty, gross bucket used for fishing. And you were walking around saying like, "People eat this," and we're like, "No, we're good, dude."
Bro, I was just drunk as shit. I thought it was fucking ratatouille. I took one bite of that shit and threw it away, I think. Or no, I just left it on the table, I think. Something like that.
Remember at 1-2-3 when you fucked up our microwave too because you
That's
put
an
a
honest
Domino's-
that's an honest mistake.
You
That's
put
on Domino's.
Reheated your pasta from Domino's.
That is 80% Domino's fault. All right. Why are they putting pasta into metal dishes? All right.
all
Wasn't
of a
there one
sudden our
morning too that
fucking-
somebody woke up and they like just saw a bunch of pizza rolls in like a cup, like stuffed in a cup? And it was Bowser like, I couldn't find a
Yeah.
Couldn't
You
find a
straight-
plate.
You cooked pizza rolls and you put them in a red Solo. They were just smushed into the cup. And I woke up the next morning and I was like, "Whose cup of pizza rolls?" Oh
I
man.
think I even poured like ranch in it, like it was gonna be like an ice cream sundae, but pizza rolls and ranch.
I'm not against it, but
Yeah.
I'm also not for it. I don't think.
You know,
All
I
this-
haven't done it since, but it was a path that needed to happen. You know, you got to test shit out.
Personally,
All the-
I think that the air fryer is the best invention of the 21st century because have you ever had pizza rolls in the air fryer?
Everything in the air fryer.
I was gonna say you can air fry everything. I don't give a fuck, but they're the best. I have a roommate that likes to microwave them, and I just don't understand it because that's how they get all soggy and gross and shit.
Some people like the soggy. the
No, that's
soggy
fucking
ones.
disgusting.
Yeah.
That's disgusting, not buzzing.
Once you air fry pizza rolls, there's no going back. Like
Mhm.
even cooking them in the oven, they're not the same. Like
No.
you eat them and you're like, they're not as crispy. Like these kind of suck.
And it
Like,
takes
there's
longer.
there's no going back. Yeah, and it takes longer.
I just can't believe it took this long for us to discover this technology.
air
This is-
fry.
Yeah, this is
I
America.
don't understand how it works.
Neither do I. They take air and they fry it. I think they
Yeah.
fry the air.
Air fryer. I'm
You think
going on.
if I left it open, like if you leave the air fryer open, do you think you could die if you stood next to it?
You want-
Like it could fry the air in your lungs. That's how you get popcorn lung. All right, let's get into the next segment, boys. We have my question of the week, and I feel like the last few I've been doing have been just kind of mean to people. So this is like, I don't know, it's a little different. So you know how Dr. Pepper has 23 flavors, right?
No.
Like it says it on the can.
Does it really?
Yeah, it says it has 23 flavors. That's what makes up Dr. Pepper.
Okay.
So cherry Dr. Pepper, does it have 24? Or do you think they took one of the other ones out and then put in cherry?
I think that they maybe added more cherry into the recipe.
Yeah, I think they
surplus the
just
cherry?
took the cherry flavoring and times it by 5.
All right.
Good
Well,
assumption.
how about this? What
Yeah.
about Diet Dr. Pepper? Does it have 22 flavors then? Because
absolutely.
it's obviously missing something.
It's got to have 24 because
Actually,
aspartame.
yeah, aspartame they added.
Yeah.
Oh, so that has 24, but
Oh wait,
cherry
then they
is-
take out the sugar though.
What about Dr. Pepper
Oh,
Zero?
23.
That'd be back to 23.
Yeah, it's got to be
I
23.
think it's 23, Bob.
What about Dr. Pepper Zero? Does that have 0 flavors?
It's got aspartame.
That's just water.
Oh, I'm glad we could clear that up.
Do they even have Dr. Pepper Zero?
Yeah, I think.
Isn't that just Diet Dr.
Yeah.
Pepper? Isn't that the whole point?
I think they're different. There's like Pepsi Zero and there's Diet Pepsi.
Yeah,
This
but
is-
this is a Coke product.
Yeah, there's Pepsi or there's Coke. There's Coke Zero and Diet Coke.
Yeah. So what's the difference?
Well,
don't know.
Coke Zero, like Diet Coke has 0 sugar and 0 calories. Coke Zero has some calories, but it's 0 sugar. I haven't had a Dr. Pepper in a minute. That sounds pretty
Diet DP has got to be one of the top 5 pops.
It's pronounced Soda Steven, but I'll let your
Soda
Midwest
pop.
ass be.
I was
alright
gonna
with
say, aren't you from the Midwest?
that. Nope. I'm from nowhere.
Oh, that's
also,
right.
Also the Midwest. Well, do you have an overrated or underrated?
Yeah, I got overrated, underrated. You know those the frosted sugar cookies, the ones that are like
That
really
used to,
fucking
like,
thick.
Yeah, you
That
got
have the
them for
really
like your
thick-
birthday to bring to school.
Yeah, they got the thick layer of
From Walmart?
frosting on them. Yeah, overrated or underrated?
Overrated.
rated.
Those things are disgusting.
I love those.
Same. Yeah, those things suck.
No,
I
they're
hate 'em.
gross.
Suck.
All right.
Yeah, yeah.
All
hell
right.
yeah.
They're
They
gross.
suck. They're way overrated.
No.
Way
Overrated.
Those things are fucking
What is
delicious. I'm
Bowser?
sorry.
Hold on. What Bowser?
I said overrated.
Good. Yeah, they're not good. Like they're
You
just
guys are
not-
on crack. I swear to God, those things are fucking delicious.
Vic thinks they're delicious too. And I'm
Just
like,
give
I
me
think
a
they're
chocolate
gross.
chip cookie or like a peanut butter.
You need. There's just so many there's so many better things to have in a cookie form.
It's like a wannabe cupcake, but like worse.
It failed.
Dry as
There's-
fuck.
It never grew up.
Every time it was a kid's birthday in school, and they always brought a pack of those, and I'd be like, "You fucking bitch! I hate these."
As he's
And I'd
sitting
be-
in the
I'd be
corner
so-
eating it with his cup of
yeah,
water.
I'd be
I
sitting
hate
at-
you, you son
I'd
of a
be
bitch.
sitting. I'd sit at my desk and I would take one bite and I'd go, and then I'd walk. I'd put it in my napkin like this, and I'd walk to the garbage and I'd throw it away.
You just throw it at the kid and be like, "Fuck you."
Yeah,
Oh shit! It's time to be real. Do either of you guys? Does anybody have Be Real?
No.
no,
No.
what is that?
Do you guys know what it is?
Let's be real.
No.
Okay. All right. So it's
Be
an app that
fucking
gives you.
for real.
It's exactly. It's my favorite.
Let's be for real.
It's an app that gives you a one notification a day, and you have to post a picture of what you're doing, but it posts a picture of what you're doing like on the front camera and the back camera. So let me see. I'll do it of us podcasting quick. It's actually just kind of funny.
You guys have Yik Yak?
You mean ticky tacky?
Yeah.
I do have TikTok. But yeah, so it's got us with the podcast there, and then me and Steven on this side. I don't know, it's kind of fun.
Takes a
I-
picture and a picture and then puts it in one picture.
Yeah, exactly. And then it just gives you a notification at a random time every day. And like sometimes you're doing something cool, and other times you're just like laying in bed staring at your ceiling or on TikTok like me. But like,
What if you're in the shower or something like that?
Dude, the
Post
amount of
it.
Or like
times it
taking
would
a
catch-
poop.
the amount of
Post
times
it.
it would catch me while I'm watching porn would be like,
that'd be
terrible.
fine. That'd be
like,
so
I'd be like,
bad.
no, I can't do this.
Yeah.
You gotta be
TR, you watch porn while we record the podcast, bro.
Dude,
Yeah, I've got it on the TV right now. It's like all of my Be Real notification pictures would just be like side face me, no shirt on. It's-
well, we have like a thing. We have a thing in my house. It's like, oh shit, guys, it's time to be real, and we'll all go around and like take pictures around the house together.
It's not being real.
It is
though.
being real.
No, that's fake though.
well because
It's
we're all just in
real.
the house.
No, because you could get a notification and then just finesse people.
What
and be
it-
like,
what it-
I
Yeah,
want
you
to-
could wait. You
What
could
it
wait.
should do is it picks a random time of the day and it takes the picture for you, so you have no idea when it takes it.
That would be
So that's
fucking
not
fire.
real. Like that's like,
Fire.
hey, this is what I was doing at this point. You're not posing anything. It's just like boom. Oh shit.
I was like, you can
Like-
check out your memories from past.
Hey TR, what were you doing in that clown car at 5:30 p.m. yesterday?
He's like
uh,
shit.
don't worry about it.
Why was
Yeah.
that guy driving with his butt cheeks? I don't understand, TR.
I was like 95% of mine are at work or in my bedroom, and then the other like 5% is in my car, and then actually doing something cool.
Pretty neat.
I was gonna say, I think it's better than most social media apps because you don't have to be on it all day, every day, or you don't if you don't want to be. I guess I don't know.
You don't have to be on any of the social media apps all day.
Yeah, Steven.
Okay, listen.
Steven literally came up with
Yeah.
a bit for this podcast called This Week on Twitter. You know who doesn't fucking go on Twitter?
Me.
Steven.
Right here, dude. Right here. I don't.
Yeah.
I seldom check it as well, and the only time I really like actually enjoy it is when I see a good tweet from like TR, Tiffany. I don't think I've seen Steven tweet in probably 3 years. In the 3 years that I've been following him on Twitter.
He's never tweeted.
I've retweeted like one or two things.
Nice.
I think I might have liked something too. Yeah, remember? Because I liked that one post
Yeah.
that he did with the whole Biden jumbo.
Yeah, I'm Joe Biden, and I approve this retarded or something like that. I don't know. Hey, Steven, do you have a mixing bowl by chance near you?
Oh yeah.
Jocelyn, do you want to do the honors?
Actually, yeah. You want to do the?
You want to do the honor and the pleasure
The
of
honor.
drawing a what the fuck bucket?
Do I just pull it out?
Just pull out random topics. Don't pull out the minifigures.
The Forky? I saw
Or
photos.
pull out one of the minifigures if you know what I mean. Yeah, pull it
Yeah,
out.
dude, look at that, dude. Fucking
Oh, Elastigirl.
thickest ass of all Pixar characters.
Bussin'.
Food that gets stuck in your teeth. Corn.
Oh, that's
Top
a
5
good
food
one.
that gets stuck in your teeth. You're picking
All right, yeah.
corn right off the bat.
Corn right off the
Yeah.
bat.
Corn on the cob or like
Yeah,
loose
corn on the cob.
Okay,
Well, not obviously not fucking cream corn.
that's what I'm saying though. You got to be specific. No, don't put it back. That's topic conduct.
Well, I mean like steak, pork chops,
Ribs.
any
No,
meat.
popcorn in the teeth.
Popcorn.
Oh my god, fuck that. I'll be
That's
like
in there.
for like an hour afterwards.
Like little herbs and spices, you know, you like when you eat spaghetti and like all the little like pieces
Yeah,
of,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, you know what I mean?
Like like seasonings and shit.
yeah.
Spaghetti.
Oh, milk duds, the candy.
Did you say milk?
Milk
Duds.
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 Oh,
And
dots.
I would actually be less
Dots,
mad.
yeah.
I would be less
It's
mad
stuck
if
in
you
your
said
teeth
milk.
all the time. Ribs, like if you're gnawing on a rib.
I suck.
Ribs,
Welcome
yeah.
to 2 minutes
Yeah.
ago. Steve.
I'm a big fan of chicken wings.
Chicken wings, that's a good one.
Chicken
Any meat that's on a
wing,
bone. Chicken or turkey leg.
I absolutely love going to the Renaissance Festival because they give you those turkey legs. I swear I was double fisting those motherfuckers last time I went with my mom and like Tiff and shit. 10 out of 10 experience. Like something
You just
about
get-
being able to
You
just
just
like
get 2 of them and then you just walk around just like
it's absolute
you get to
carnage.
hit people with
It's
them.
no, because you can just walk around and it's like something. It's about being able to just like be all carnal and like back in your primitive like caveman
Yeah.
state. You can just rip the meat
'Cause
right
every-
off the bone.
Because you guys go to watch like a show or there or something, and all the other people are like trying to act elegant with their like mug of whatever, and then it shows you, and you're like,
Just double fisting turkey legs like a fucking
you-
monster.
When you grab the turkey leg by like the meat part too, just like not the handle. You're
Just,
you guys by the meat.
just grab it
Just
by the meat.
eating the bone.
Mm.
no, you're just eating the other side of it.
You just,
Oh.
just cracking the bone and sucking out the marrow, like filing my teeth with the fucking sharp end. I don't know
Speaking
about
of,
that part, but I should.
When they like, you know, those pictures of like that meme or whatever, where it's like, when do you stop on your like chicken wing or whatever? And those people that eat everything, like the cartilage and shit, that's excessive as fuck.
That's her.
Why?
I mean,
Why?
honestly, that's technically like that's a clean bone.
That's what I was gonna say. Like I said, it's my mom.
But-
She
But
raised me.
chewing that shit.
Yeah, she raised me. She's like clean bones, man. Like anytime my dad would make chicken wings or like ribs or whatever, I would watch my mom eat, and she'd put her bone down on the plate, and it would be like clean. Like you could put that thing like back together in a replica and remake the animal that like it came out of. So
A
I was
chicken.
like, okay. So that's
And then she'd
where I
add,
got it
and
from.
then she'd add it to her bone necklace.
She should.
Put it in her hair. No, her nose. She
Yeah,
put a bone.
yeah, she
Yeah,
put
but-
it in her nose.
Oh god. Yeah, she's something else. She's awesome.
Oh shit, where were we? We were
You would jump.
top 5 things.
Nikki on the podcast, she'd take one look at Bowser's background. She'd be like, "What is that back there? Is that say marijuana?
What is that?
Are you guys smoking a reefer?"
Little wings?
It says dub. What do you mean? It says dub bit, and I'm gonna put a C and an H ES after that.
I do like that. That's a good idea.
Dub bitches. Let's go. Where were we
What's
at?
our
This
top
top
5
five?
now? What were the 5 total that we're going?
Corn, ribs, chicken.
I think corn and popcorn have to be in there.
Popcorn.
Yeah.
And I would like the either dots or the milk duds.
I don't want either one of those in there because you guys shouldn't be eating those.
I love milk duds and dots.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
Why
They get
not?
stuck in your teeth.
If you
Yeah.
if you lick over,
Yeah, but
if you,
Jolly Ranchers. How about that? Jolly Ranchers.
That's a good one.
If you
too.
go down to like bite on the Jolly Rancher, it'll get stuck in your
just
teeth.
be
you're not
patient.
supposed to.
You just
bite
have to
the
suck it
Jolly
until it's
Rancher,
gone.
Steven.
I'm not patient. I
Yeah,
suck on it for like 2
I don't
minutes,
even-
and then I'm like,
it-
all right, that's good enough.
It goes straight in. I chew it like a gummy bear.
Just gnawing on it. It's like those blow pop suckers with the gum on the inside. I'd always like, have them in my mouth for like 30 seconds and just eventually crunch down, and then you have like a
Yeah,
really,
because you want the
a
gum.
really,
you want to have
really
the gum,
gross
man.
piece of gum for like 35 seconds,
Or
and
a
you spit
Tootsie
it out.
Pop. You get the Tootsie Roll.
Yeah.
Those are disgusting.
I love
I
Dude,
that.
those shits.
I never
fine.
like
Those-
I never bit them. I would just lick it down. As soon as I started tasting chocolate, I'd throw that bitch away.
How many licks did it?
How
How
I
many,
many-
don't,
how many
I don't lick lollipops. I'm not out here doing. I'm
Just-
not even gonna do the
You
hand
just
motions.
said,
Yeah.
you just said I'm just out here licking it until I hear your
Well, I'm sucking on it. Actually, I can't. Damn it!
That is ass.
I swear to God, if you make any clips off of that
Oh,
out of
you're
context,
still going
I'm
to.
gonna be
Bowser,
pissed.
Bowser's throating the lollipops.
He actually doesn't suck them
Yeah,
off. He just
TR
like deep throats it until it's gone.
TR retweeted that video about it. I saw it.
So we got two things left on the docket. We got Did You Know and the Would You Rather. What do you guys want to do first?
Dude, you
We
picked.
do the would you rather.
All right, do the Would You Rather.
thought
TR,
of it,
please hit
yeah.
us with it.
Would you guys rather never drink coffee again, or every day you have to drink a minimum of 5 cups?
Of coffee?
Yeah, every day.
Every day I'd rather drink a minimum of 5 cups. That's basically what I do now.
Yeah, I'd
Never.
probably go that route too. Yeah.
Never
Yeah,
have coffee again, bro.
I only drink 1 usually a day, at most 2, very rarely, but I would do the 5 a day. I can't give up coffee, man. That's just.
I
can't
mean,
do it.
I used to be on the like energy drink grind or 5-hour energies. Turns out if you drink 3 5-hour energies, you just have hella energy and heart palpitations for 5 hours, not 8 hours.
Not
of
f-
energy.
not 15
It,
hours
it
of
doesn't
continuous
multiply. Like it's not
energy, yeah.
15-hour energy. It's just 5-hour energy, but you have risk
You
of like
all-
heart failure.
yeah, little heart failure in there.
Never hurt anybody.
I would rather go back to like energy drinks and stop drinking coffee than have to drink 5 cups a day.
Well, the average cup of coffee has like 80 milligrams of caffeine. And most
Yeah.
energy drinks nowadays have like 200-300.
What was that one that you drank all the time?
The Marshmallow Rockstar Endurance. They don't fucking make them
It
anymore.
was like 500.
Yeah, it was 300 milligrams. They don't make them anymore.
Oh shit.
My mom was on that grind too. And like last time she came up when we all did our Friendsgiving at my house, she bought a whole case of them from the fucking grocery store. It actually popped up on my Snap memories today. Let me see.
But it's not Thanksgiving.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say.
remember when we had Friendsgiving? When we had Friendsgiving, it was in January.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah. We had like 30 of us at the house.
We're a little late when it comes to shit sometimes.
Well, she was so excited. She's like, I made the bacon wrapped turkey and
Oh,
everything.
it's so good.
Yeah.
I got to carve that.
I was gonna say, she's like, Steven, you carved the turkey. We're like, okay.
Yeah, she was calling me Ragnarok the whole time. That was funny.
Oh wait,
Ragnar. She was calling you Ragnar.
Ragnar, yeah.
The whole time. She still calls you that.
That's when she was going around with whipped cream and she was squirting.
Yeah,
in people's
Just
mouths.
basically not even getting the whipped cream in anybody's mouth. She was just giving everybody fucking whippets because she wasn't like pushing it down far enough.
Just straight up and down. Like, all right, we got the Did You Know of the week, because what do we like to do on this show, Steven?
Learn shit. What? I want to see. This.
Oh,
Nice. Oh wait, what?
Oh yeah.
I was gonna say she literally did buy like a whole. I was like, I wasn't lying. She bought a whole fucking like. She bought a whole case of energy drinks
Jesus.
last time she came up.
That's so many. That reminds me, that's like there was one time before when I was in Bemidji and like freshman year when I was still living in the dorms. And right before the end of the year that year, they were getting rid of everything in the fucking on campus, like little gas station, whatever it's fucking
T3
called.
store, yeah.
Yeah. They're like, big sale, we got to get rid of everything. So if you still have Beaver Bucks, like, and you come by and you can buy shit in stock, like in bulk, and it's like half off. And I bought 2 cases of Red Bull because it was like super cheap. And I just used up the rest of my Beaver Bucks on Red Bull. And I bought 2 like 24 packs of them.
Dude,
I just had Red Bull for the next like month and a half. And I was like, hell yeah, let's go.
I always ran out of Beaver Bucks so fast because I never wanted to eat at Wally's. So I'd always spend all the Beaver Bucks at the lakeside. Like
Yeah.
on Papa John's and all the good food and all that. So I would never have been able to do that, but that sounds like a move.
Yeah, it was
I just
awesome.
bought $11 family bags of Doritos at the store, the C store, or whatever.
They were $11.
Yeah, and that was back.
Well, they were 11
It
beef.
was yeah, they were 11 beaver dollars.
Does Beaver Buck not convert directly to American dollars or
No, no, it's,
No.
it's worse than shillings, honestly.
Yeah.
Here's more than schmeckles.
It's like a Shroot Buck.
Yeah, pretty much. A
Yeah,
1,000
yeah.
straight bucks and you get one real dollar. Oh yeah, for the did you know this week. Did you know that in the 1920s, carnivals used to give away cigars as prizes instead of like teddy bears or whatever? And that's what spawned the saying close but no cigar.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
That makes
I did
sense.
not know that.
That is a
Yeah,
good
that makes
one.
sense.
That's a
Yeah.
good one.
Had to come back firing on all cylinders after I
Last
messed up
week,
last week.
was rough. Last week.
Yeah, because didn't we all know it?
Yeah,
Is that what it was?
Dude, now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure Steven is the one who told me when we were playing poker, like a couple days before that. So I was like, oh yeah, I'll just put that as a did you know? And
That'll be good.
I'm like, yeah, I'm the one that told you, buddy.
What was it?
So look at your phone screen. Look at the clock application on your phone.
It goes with the yeah.
It's an
Okay.
analog clock. Everyone knows it.
No, that cigar
it-
one, that actually is a good one though. And it makes sense for the time too, because like of course they would do that back in the day. Like even at a carnival, which you think today is more like, kids doing that kind of game shit. But back then, like no, it was mostly for adult, like it was kind of adult entertainment. So
Yeah, it's 100 years ago.
That's actually crazy to think about. I'm pretty sure like back in the 1920s, kids were like smoking cigarettes and shit too. So
There weren't laws back then. We were just
There were no
kinda
laws.
rolling.
children were in sweatshops. They were using mercury and everything.
Wait, isn't that when like prohibition started ish somewhere around there?
Prohibition started in the 1920s. Wait, no, it was the Roaring 20s, and then it was I think the 30s was the Prohibition.
Yeah.
It's a Great Depression.
Was-
See,
oh.
the 20s were lit. The 20s were lit.
Well,
yeah.
Cigars for hitting the bottles at the fucking fair.
Speaking, that's
puff.
a little like kind of a little fun fact, but like you guys know prohibition actually, like one of the reasons why that was a thing was to stop immigrants from coming over. That was part of the reason why they did it.
They're like, hey,
was
no,
because
don't come over here. We
they-
don't got.
we don't
Because
party
they-
here.
Yeah, because back then they were like, we want to stop immigrants from coming over. And a lot of
So-
immigrants from Europe were like Catholics, and Catholics love fucking drinking. So their thought process was, let's ban alcohol here, and that'll stop your people from coming over. And that's part of the reason why prohibition was a thing.
Do you
I
think
learned
that's
that
why?
the other day.
Do you think that's why Canadians just like stayed up there? They're like, fuck that country below us. Like they don't drink, they don't do nothing like that.
No, I think Canadians they're too scared to move, so they stay put.
I fucking love Canada.
It's a beautiful place.
I was gonna say
Syrup,
Free healthcare, weed,
the Bat Blues,
guns
I
are.
prefer Kokanee.
Molson.
Molson Canadian, yeah, that's just good. She's good. Also, okay, okay. I go to Canada every summer, like with my family to go fishing and shit. And at the beer store, that's what they call it. It's just called the beer store, and like it's called Sioux Lookout where we go. And you know how when you walk in a liquor store in America, like you can just go and grab your case and walk out. They have like
No, you have to pay first, Jocelyn. You have to pay first.
Okay, yeah, yeah, okay. But you go into the beer store in Canada,
Not in
and
Wisconsin, you don't.
okay, you go in the beer store and you go and pick out what you want, and they slide it out on a conveyor belt. They just slide it out on a conveyor because they don't have it like just out on like a sales floor. You walk in, they slide it out on a conveyor belt, you pay, and then that's it. It was absolutely crazy to me that I couldn't go and browse my selection before, picking out what I wanted.
They should just install one of those like McDonald's ordering machines in there.
I think they
Yeah,
have.
they
one,
should.
I'm not even lying.
Really? No
Yeah.
way. You just go to a fucking screen. You're like, yeah, give me
Yeah.
2 24 packs of Coors and a bottle of McGillicuddy's menthol, and you're good.
Yeah, well, I don't even think they have menthol McGillicuddy's up there, but fuck, it was like
Is the drinking age in Canada still 18?
It's
it's 18.
no, it's
Yeah,
It's as soon as they can start
It's-
walking, bro.
Yeah, it's 18 in most territories. There are a few that it's 19, but in most places it's 18. Which is why they're also like really strict actually about like DUIs, and also like the few times that like I've gone to Canada since I like turned 18 back in the day, and then I started going there more to drink and shit. Like it's crazy how much security they actually have at a lot of the liquor stores there.
yeah.
Like, and a lot of them you walk in and it's like 2 armed guards right there. And it's like, oh shit, they're serious.
You ain't getting this 24 rack of fucking coke.
Yeah.
I swear to God, we'll kill you for it. But no, it's actually crazy how expensive it is too, because I forget that everything's in like liters and loonies and toonies and shit there, but I'm pretty sure like a liter of gas was fucking like, I don't know, 2, 3. What's the dollar amount in Canada? I don't know.
I think they still use dollars.
But they use it in like,
It's dollars, but
but it's like Canadian dollars. Yeah. So
yeah,
I know,
it's,
everything's just so expensive there.
it's hella expensive. It's super fucking expensive. That being said, though, loonies and toonies, that's something that we should adapt because that's awesome.
It's
I was
kinda
gonna
fun to
say, I
say.
prefer
It's
that
kinda
over
fun
to
say.
quarters, nickels, and dimes. He got a loony.
Here,
How about a toonie?
I'll give you a
Couple
loony,
toonies.
loony next week.
Yes.
Couple two.
I got a couple toonies.
You got 2
Get him.
toonies.
You get a McChicken, that's a toonie right there.
Yeah,
Dude, it's probably
exactly.
7 toonies. Fucking.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure that's like they're just changed like as loonies and toonies, but fuck, it's
I say we get rid of
I just love
change in
Canada.
general. Like, I don't even know why that was ever a thing. Coins weighs you
I
down.
think then back in the day they didn't have bills. They just had coins and shit for everything, right?
Yeah, well, they just gold and silver.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had shillings. A
And
homeless person
goats.
would be like, "Can you give a shilling, sir?" And then they'd be like, "No, fuck you."
Is that an actual quote from history?
Yeah.
I think so. Probably.
you.
That's had to have been said
I'd
once.
be like, go fuck thyself.
Go fuck thyself.
Yeah. They do it in like old English.
Bringeth thy toonie.
They'd be like, "Sir, can you spare a toonie?" And then the other person would be like, "We will now duel in the street."
Your mother smelt of shrubbery.
Your mother
There
was,
was
a
a
hamster.
hamster.
I fart in your
I
general direction.
fart in your general direction.
How did you
know
get a
your
coconut?
kin niggets.
What did he say?
What? kin niggets. That's the quote. You know, it's knights, but he's pronouncing each letter. You guys know what you're doing. You're not going to get me to be racist. Not on this episode. I fell for that trick too many times.
Fool me once, shame on you.
Not on this episode. So how many second grade girls have you fought since
13.
How, like 8.
8 at least?
And they're all drunk because they're in Wisconsin, so
Is it
Alright,
Wisconsin that we go to go on the river?
yeah.
Yeah.
Rivers-
I like Wisconsin as well.
It's a great time. Oh, shout out
Hot and
to
tough.
that family that lost their kid while we were there, and we sent you in a random direction. I apologize. Me and my friend did not mean it. We just thought it was funny at the time. All right. So if you're listening to this, I hope you guys found your family member and you are good to go.
You
The
sent
fuck did you do?
I was gonna say you sent people in a random direction to find their child.
Yeah. So me and the Yon Don, you know, we were tripping around the walk area, you know, just walking or whatever. And we got onto the top of this hill, and there was people that were like frantically looking for somebody. And then we're like, "Where did he go?" And they yelled up to us, and I was like, "Oh shit, they're talking to us." And then Yondel's like, "That way." I was like, we didn't see anybody go that way. He's like, "Yeah, but they don't know that."
Yeah, I was like, it's so on par for him.
And we just waved and just kept her moving.
There's been some absolutely unhinged times out in Somerset, Wisconsin. I'm trying to plan that.
Wisconsin.
We're sketchy.
Loonies.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Jeez.
Jeez.
You guys got to come here. You got to plan a trip to come visit us.
Fuck
sometime.
no, why would we do that?
To go see
'Cause
the
it's awesome
Back
here.
to
Minnesota.
go to Red Lobster.
Come to the good side.
Is it
Well,
green lobster there?
I plan on doing that sometime, but you got to come here too, just to experience it.
All right,
Yeah.
fine.
'Cause I don't know
I'll come visit you
what.
when the Ravens win this game.
Wait,
Not you. You're not allowed.
She's over there and she's like, "Tell them this," and I'm like, "What?" And then she's like, "Well, never mind." And I'm like, "What are we doing here?"
What?
Bar
What
with
is-
bowl. Oh yeah, there's all she wanted to say was because there's a bar with a bowl, so everyone can ride the bowl.
A
I guess
bowl?
that would be kind of funny.
Already in.
Let's go. I'm fucking in. Let's
Talked
go.
to Ross about getting a mechanical bull in the keg basement. He said no. He's like, that's too much of a liability.
Ever since I seen that Mexican dude riding that bull on that on Twitter or whatever,
Yeah.
that's all I want to do. I want to ride a bull. I feel like I could do it.
I'm not saying I don't believe in you, but it's really hard. I feel like.
I feel like it's gonna be hard. Yeah,
That's what she said.
it looks hard.
speaking of bowl or I mean bars, what you gotta adapt is remember that video I sent on Twitter of the what's it called? It's fucking tidal wave. Is that what the drink name
Yeah,
is? Right?
yeah.
Where you
See,
take the shot and you fucking do it.
And then he gets
Right.
smacked across the face.
Yeah, you got to do it where you fucking splash the water in the dude's face and then you smack him. That's awesome.
I actually did that to somebody. I've done it to 3 people since I started
You
bartending.
smacked him.
Yeah, so it's my favorite
Favorite.
to ever, and it's actually one of our friends. Jay, you remember? You guys know Will, fucking Rooster.
Oh, we 20
It's-
bucks tomorrow.
It's Rooster's
Yeah,
birthday.
20
You know that motherfucker. I
4 times 5.
particularly enjoy his presence or anything about him. Well, Jay comes up and buys him a shot. I'm like, you know what? I'll give him a mermaid tail. He's like, what's that? I was like, I'll give him a shot, splash him with water, and then slap the shit out of him. And he's like, do it. And I was like, okay. So I come up with my 2 shots, and Will's already suspicious. He's like, what's that? I was like, it's your birthday shot. It's called the mermaid tail. It's really good. You should just try it or whatever. So he takes a shot. I splashed him with the water, slapped the shit out of him, and the way he looked at me was like I just like killed his like first child or something. I swear to God, he felt so
Okay.
betrayed.
You let his pigeons
Because
out.
I was gonna
because
say,
he's a bitch.
it was quite possibly the highlight of my career so far. And like the thing is, he was so mad. He still talks to me about it to this day. He's like, I can't believe you splashed me with water on my birthday. I'm like, I wish I brought a whole pitcher of water and dumped
Everyone
it on your
gets
head.
splashed with water on their birthday there.
That is true. It's
They don't get smacked
sweat,
in the face.
water.
but-
Yeah, I was
He
gonna
was-
say.
He was mad about that. If a bartender did that to me, I'd be jacked up. I'd be like, let's
Shake
fucking
her
go.
See, I'd be like, I'm so hard right now.
Yeah,
I'm absolutely bricked up.
I was gonna say it was kind of funny. Like, I literally bought him a t-shirt after that for his birthday because he was all mad that he was wet. I was like, here's the t-shirt, you can change it to a
Keg
dry
sells
shirt and
t-shirts?
everything. Yeah, Cake sells t-shirts.
No.
But no, I
Shut
bought him a t-shirt and everything so he could put on dry clothes, and he was still just so pressed. And the whole time he's like, I can't believe you splashed water on me. I was like, bro, but it's a grand old time.
How about the Ravens?
We're winning 10-9, baby. Let's fucking go.
Go.
Let's
Let's go.
Let's
Yoke on toast.
But I'm
You're
real
gonna- you're
passionate about something. The
Are you
Midwest,
gonna-
the
are you
Minnesotan
gonna-
accent.
You're
comes
gonna
out.
go out on the boat in Minnesota and get your bag.
No, I'm gonna
Some
fucking shoot
yolk on
Jamar
some
Chase.
toast.
I like going on the pontoon.
On the pontoon there, bud.
Yeah, pontooning. We go to
Oh, you wanna
Zorbas.
go out on the tune?
Zorbas is fire.
I was gonna say Zorbas is a grand old time. Expensive as
Except-
fuck for the drink wise, but they got hammer flogging.
No. But the cups, I don't care how much the drinks cost. I
You
don't
get the
care.
cups, man. You get to keep
The
the
cups
cups.
are this big though. Like
Hey, but if you get a,
they're so small.
Got a point. He's got a point there.
I've
I
got
walk around like I'm a giant, just like
You gotta
fucking.
buy the souvenir cups.
if you get a pop cup, like if you get a sody pop cup, those ones are the big ones because they give those to kids, and then they have the shorter glasses are normally for like mixed drinks. They have like taller
What am I
glasses.
supposed to do? Bring my own bottle of E&J in there and be like E&J Friday. Let's fucking go.
So why not
Get a soda pop and just pour it in there.
get a sody pop? There you go.
Wait,
I'll never
we have
forget
soda
at
pop,
Jimmy
so-
John's when you're drinking pop. You're like, this sody pop tastes weird without any alcohol in it. I was like,
Yeah, that was a day I realized for 3 years I'd never drank soda without liquor in it.
yeah, and it's like mostly liquor with you. I swear to God.
It's flavor.
Yes.
Get the job done.
People are like, oh yeah, can I get like a double shot? You're like, how about like a quadruple?
Bro, just fill it up with whiskey and put some
And, like-
Coke on top.
Vodka, mixy, just a splash.
3 shots of vodka.
Is this a souvenir cup? What size is
That's
this?
the big one. Yeah, those are the big ones.
That is a normal ass cup.
That's the big size. That
That is a normal cup.
So if you get a
My
mixie,
Zorbas
how
cup.
if you get a mixie, how big is it?
Mixie cup? Probably goes up to
Dude.
the top part of the Z, like on that blue line there. Yeah. I'd say it's
No.
that big.
No.
That's not that
one of
much
those-
smaller.
One of those cups, like, look how much water is in here. Like, and how big this is. Like, it's less water than that.
I think
This is definitely like 16 ounces. Like
It's like
you'll
a
probably have like a
12
10, 12, and 16 ounce cup. If I
It's
could,
like a 12 ouncer max. Yeah.
it's like thanks.
Most and it's
Take
mostly
a cup away.
ice.
Those
Can you
I was
Zorbas,
edit
like,
it?
I was,
Can you
I was
edit
like,
the
Vic,
video to where it
cut
only
me.
sees him?
Zorbas,
Sees him
dude,
doing that?
Zorbas has a Thai chicken pizza that smacks. Like it's so worth not having like a decent sized drink.
Well, they
Oh,
also
yeah.
have the blender too. So
The atmosphere is outstanding at Zorba.
I was gonna say they got the dance floor.
One of the tables is a pontoon, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay. So
yeah,
the
that
Zorbas
was
in
sick.
Grand Rapids,
Yeah.
the Zorbas in Grand Rapids has a big like the one of the tables is literally like the like a pontoon. So you go in there and you have like you could probably fit around 10 to 12 people in that booth. It's so fun. Like I said, Hammerschlagen, dance floor. They got Big Buck Hunter. What's that?
Always a
Golden
pleasure. Always
Tee.
a pleasure.
Golden Tee,
They got the
baby.
Jurassic Park dinosaur game, a
Yeah.
dance floor. They serve food until 2 a.m.
They have bathrooms.
They have bathrooms, you know. They also got a beach and like a tiki bar down down.
Wait, can you drive your boat up to that one? Because the one
Oh,
that's in
fuck
Park
yeah, you can,
Rapids,
bud.
in Park Rapids,
done that,
you can drive your boat right up to the
You
fucking.
can drive your boat right up to the tiki bar, and they got two
Let's
beach spots.
fucking go.
Zorbas is my happy place, man. I spend like an ungodly amount of money every time I go there, but I fucking love it.
Bowser, have you not gone with us to?
Yeah, I went that one night, but I wanted to do some other activities.
Oh
that-
shit, yeah, well, that's when we
Yeah.
drove. Well,
Yeah.
yeah. We went on the boat though that day.
Yeah, it was a great time. A great weekend.
We went up to the beach.
Yeah.
What beach did we go to? Because I can't remember.
No, we went to Zorba's. Like
We went to Zorba's, yeah, but I don't think we went there. at
And
night.
Squanchy showed up at like midnight.
Did we?
Yeah,
What the fuck did we do when we first got there though? Because we got.
We were on the pontoon. We were just chilling. And then the pontoon came and picked us up.
Oh,
There was
we
a guy
were-
that was flying the airplane
my
boat. too.
family's cookout.
Yeah.
We're at my family's cookout. My Steven went up and
Cookout.
you went up and hugged my fucking dad wearing your
That was hilarious.
when you wearing your wake and bake hat. I was
Yeah.
like,
Well, he
I-
went in for the handshake, and I was like, "No."
I was
more of a
literally
hugger,
sitting
my
on my
guy."
beer, just like shaking. I was like, oh my god.
What is he gonna do? He'd be mad.
No, that is true. My dad was drunk as fuck that day too.
Yeah, he was.
He was a little hammed up, but you know,
We
Good
call
old
that a little.
family
We call
reunion.
that a little buzzed.
Do you guys know her dad played in the NHL?
did you know my ass
Didn't-
has been in the
Didn't you
Stanley
say
Cup?
that? Didn't you say that was at the beginning of the podcast?
Is that the very
I
beginning?
like to bring it up every chance I get.
I was gonna
It's
say
a
he
good
brings
thing
it
to
up more
bring
than
up.
I do.
Have you guys seen Black Adam?
I swear to fucking Christ, Steven.
Actually,
No,
I don't know what to
haven't.
do. Yeah, actually, I've never seen it. You should watch it.
Okay, I'll give it a shot. I'll
Come back next episode with your review, please.
We'll do. I got you.
I'm
You know
trying
the show you guys should not watch though. You know that movie Megan that has
the
Megan?
robot, the
android?
robot babysitter type deal.
Yeah, it
Oh, I wanted
it,
to see that so bad.
I'm like, it
it
looks good.
sucks, bro. It looks good, but just watch the trailer and that's the whole movie. Like that, all the shit you
Oh.
need to know is in the trailer. There's nothing extra. Like
I feel like
cool.
I want to see the
That's
new.
too bad.
Ant-Man and the
Did you-
Wasp.
Yeah, did you guys? No, it's the Quantumania.
I don't know, bro. I think I'm done with Marvel. I
Oh,
don't
fuck
know.
you, dude.
I'm sorry.
You ain't done. Have you seen
Marvel's
Loki yet?
Marvel is a public transportation bus, and it is time for me to get off at this station. It's fine.
Nope.
No big deal.
Nope. Huge deal. Did you see Loki?
Huge. Yeah, I watched the first 6 episodes. Great show.
You're welcome.
3 for 3. Oh, 3 for 4.
What was my miss? What are you talking about?
Think about it.
I have no idea.
Avatar, bro.
What was that? That's not a miss. That was a. I didn't say it was good.
Yeah, but Avatar's in like my top 5 movies, and you said that it was overrated. So that's
I do like
disrespectful,
that.
and I don't like it.
I didn't
I
say
wanna- I wanna
didn't
see the
say
second
I
one.
didn't like it. I just said I thought it was overrated because like nobody remembered anything that happened. Like
in Avatar.
the ver-
Just
I can
because you
probably
can't-
sum up
just
the
because
movie.
You can't remember
Who's
the
the main-
movie, Steven.
Jake
Doesn't mean
Sully.
that everybody else. Yeah.
Jake Sully, Natiri,
you don't
he's
care.
in a wheelchair. He gets transported into the body. His brother dies. They fucking are fighting the humans and shit. Natiri's main brother dies or whatever, and then whatever
Preach.
the girl who plays Ripley from fucking Alien. What's her name?
Alexandra Daddario. Oh
That's-
my god.
That's
Yeah.
not.
Yeah, when I
Yeah,
first-
and then
when I
and
sent
then
you
and
guys
then
the
they
link-
connect ponytails and they
Yeah,
fuck.
they fuck horses and fish and dragons and shit.
Yeah.
when I sent you
Their
guys the
little
link,
tail.
when I sent you guys the link to the Zoom chat, like our group text exchange, like the a big picture on my monitor was Alexandra.
I saw
Her,
that.
and her
too.
boobs, bro.
I was like, whoa, titty.
He literally opens
Whoa.
the laptop. I'm like, what the fuck, bro?
He's like, whoa, I didn't mean that. I mean,
This is this type of podcast. What's
No.
going on?
No, she's like, who's that? I was like, the goddess.
I'm like, you mean
Dude, I remember what movie I seen her in was Percy Jackson, wasn't it?
yes, that's what I
Yeah,
said.
yeah.
So in that one show, I have no idea which one it is.
Good job.
Well, you can't. You need to be able to bring
Oh,
the energy.
oh. I lost it. Oh wait, no, there it is again.
Steven's got the early onset signs of dementia.
It's all getting old.
You're the oldest one here, bro.
Popular right now. What is it called? The White Lotus.
Oh yeah, me, Megs, and Tiff just finished watching the second season of that show. And it's
And
actually
she's in
so
it.
good. She's in the first season.
Okay,
I haven't
well,
seen the first season yet.
I haven't even watched the show.
It's actually good. Watch it. I did
What's it
a
on?
picture of me in the Stanley Cup if you guys wanted to see it. Like, I'm a baby.
Did you guys know her dad was in the NHL?
Can you even see my little ass in there?
I can barely see. It's all like just insert it
crazy.
into the video, Steven.
There you go. I'll send it to Steven.
Yeah, Steven's got the edits.
Did you wash your hands?
No.
That's what I thought.
You-
I was like, I didn't hear the sink.
I
Who you
did.
smelled on? But also, Steven.
Who was it that was it you that was?
Hang on, Steven. Also, did you pee on your hands though?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. I was trying to help you out. I was gonna give you a defense and set you up, but never mind. That's just disgusting.
Yeah, he is.
I mean, he is sterile, so
Yeah.
like
Ask Bear Grylls.
I don't know about sterile.
He
Pee
drank
is
his own piss
warm.
out of a snake skin.
Yeah.
That memory
Let's
is
fucking
firmly
go, baby.
ingrained in my brain.
Touchdown.
Like, oh,
That's what I'm
sun's
talking
going
about.
down. Time to drink my own piss.
Didn't he also spend a night inside of like a deer carcass or some shit too for warmth?
Who?
Bear Grylls.
You don't know Bear Grylls?
Oh yeah, no, I'm sorry. I'm watching the game right now. We just
All
scored,
right.
Tutty. My bad. I know about Bear Grylls. I'm back.
I just thought it was like absolutely insane how he put himself in those situations, and I don't know. I just don't
Wait,
think
have you guys ever done the like the shows or movies that he makes where it's like interactive? Like you get to make the decisions for Bear.
The only one that I did was the Bandersnatch was on like Netflix.
Yeah, you get to make the like decisions.
Yeah, you get to like choose how it ends.
It was super cool until like I told him to tie it to a rock, and he was like, "I can't do that. The rope will rip."
Like, tie
like,
it to a rock. It's
Well,
time to
fucking
drink my own
do it and
piss.
fall, bro. I don't believe you. Made me
I-
go
I
back
still-
and redo it.
still like watching. I like watching when I was a kid, and yeah, like there's one episode where he's like in the desert, and it wasn't an episode where he's like trying to just live off the land. It was like just a special edition episode where it's like outtakes and whatever. And at one point he's just walking around, he's like, he comes across quicksand, and he's like, so this is quicksand, and this shit is so deadly. No matter what you do, you need to stay away from quicksand and blah blah blah. And then he's like, I'm gonna show you what happens if you jump in. And he just jumped in and then started sinking. It was like, all right, it's actually pretty easy to get yourself out. And he's like, you just have to go really slow. And he just kind of slowly went like this and pushed himself out.
Yeah, you got to do the Weebles wobble.
I just love that he went up to it though, and he's like, this stuff is so dangerous. Now watch this. And then he just hopped in.
I was gonna say that man is absolutely unhinged.
He just jumps and he's
Well,
like,
he was just like Steve Irwin. He's like, this is the most dangerous snake on the planet. Even one bite from this
And
could
he's just
kill
like
you.
picks
Could
it up.
kill you in
right
8 seconds.
he's
Yeah,
Australian.
throw up.
Not fucking. What the fuck was that?
Dude, we've gone over this. I can't do it. We can't do accents. Nobody
Yeah.
can do accents. You know?
What-
We try.
We did one pretty well. I can't remember.
No, the best one was when you got off of the plane in the UK, and then you started talking like
Crikey.
Australia.
Crikey.
Oh fuck.
You need to
I
make
feel
that
like
into a
I feel
short,
like
Steven.
we've done Australian ones pretty good.
Oh, you can. I was just. I mean, I'm pretty.
Smoke
pretty
on the
up
bottom. Smoking on the bottom. We could do. We could do. We could do Canadian pretty well. Eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, all you have to do is say
And
hey,
don't-
and talk in our accents.
Don't you know?
Oh, don't you know, pal? I was
Don't you
down
know?
there and I was digging a deep hole in the ice bud and got the
I saw
truck stuck
fucking-
in.
I saw a fucking moose there bud, and I got my gun there bud, and I was like, oh shit, that's a fucking moose there bud.
And I was like, pow, pow, pow. Hey, I was like, hey, Bob,
So-
that's a
so I
dead moose,
finished-
bud.
So we finished our Laval Blue, and we fucking got in our boat and we rowed off.
We rolled off. You guys seen Shorzy yet or no?
Or no.
Or no?
Or no.
No.
Oh no.
No, I've only seen a couple clips out of it, but I think it's I don't know. I gotta watch the show to know if it's gonna be good or not. But I love Leonard
Isn't that
Kenny.
great? Yeah.
If it's good or
Oh,
not.
it's like, I knew it the whole entire time. I knew that Wayne was fucking Shorzy.
Well, I knew I've like watched a couple episodes of Letterkenny, and I know when TR is trying to reference it, but I just feel like I've never like seen the show all the way through, so I just use the Midwest.
There's a good point in my time. Like, oh my god, there was a good point in my life. I was watching that shit like religiously for a while.
Trailer Park Boys is the way to go.
Good one.
True.
That's a good one.
The fucking I'm gonna do a wraparound. It's a wraparound.
Land the liquor, do the thinking, Randy.
I am.
When he's in that pool of J Rock's fucking vodka, what is
J
it?
Rocks blue
Fucking
vodka.
sick.
Delicious.
That was a water.
Oh yeah.
You were definitely on the cheeseburgers, right?
You guys,
You
you
went-
guys didn't hear.
can't
I'm,
look
I'm
like
off the
you- you-
cheeseburgers. No, man, motherfucker with a gut like you was definitely on the
On the
cheeseburger. You know what I'm?
cheeseburger.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Dude, when J Rock's walking through the park and he's like, wah wah wah.
I honestly, one of the episodes that like sticks out is fucking when Randy and Lee are like role playing as a bumblebee and a flower. That I always
They're in the sex swing. Whoa. We're rehearsing for the church night show this week at the theater.
I was like, it's like how Julian can like he's always got his like little low ball glass or whatever. He never fucking spills a drop. Not a time when he spills a drop. When they're in jail and he has to cut it out of like a
literally get into a car accident and roll the car and the trailer.
get out with his
And he gets out of the car, he kicks the door open, and the glass is full. It's like not a drop was gone. I love that fucking.
In the first few seasons, what was it that Ricky was so focused on, like graduate, getting his what was it?
Grade
his
Oh yeah,
grade-
season 3, trying to get his grade 10.
His grade-
Trying to graduate the 10th grade, trying to learn geometry and shit.
I did it. I got my grade 10, so now I'm gonna go and start making a bunch of fucking money and get all stuff.
And,
So
and he's just
you know,
growing
I-
weed in his camper.
I think I made my daughter proud of me, I graduated my grade 10.
Maybe next year or in 5 years I get my grade 11. Who
Yeah.
knows what can happen after that?
What does he say to his daughter? He's like, "Hey, you can't smoke on the nicotine patches." And she's got like fucking four.
Yeah.
nicotine
Yeah.
bars.
Daddy, you're smoking on the nicotine patches. Well, I'm bigger than you. It doesn't matter. I can have 2 nicotine patches on and smoke 2 cigarettes.
It'll be okay.
Since they go to the gas station in that shit car that they always drive. Give the one episode the employee comes out, he's like, "You want me to fill it up?" And he's like, "Fuck no, just put on 39 cents."
Yeah, it's like-
Yeah.
The employee just goes
That's
like,
39 cents Canadian. So yeah, you just squeeze it one time. He's like, it's 41.
Chip smokes. Let's go.
Trevor smokes. Let's go. How many do you want? How many you got? I got 5. Well, here's 1 for you, 1 for me, and I'll take the rest. Bro, they're bringing the all-you-can-eat shit back to Applebee's.
The wing-
$14.99.
Wings?
$14.99. All you can eat
Wings
wings
are
are
hot
coming
fucking shrimp.
back to Applebee's. Let's
What-
go.
What food?
The wings, the boneless
Okay, the
nugs.
wings.
Yeah, the boneless nugs.
All right.
I think that boneless wings are cheating. You gotta work for it.
No, I just don't think you can
Think
call
chicken
them
nuggets
wings.
are cheating too.
They're
So-
they're nugs,
That's nuggets though. They're not trying to pass off as wings. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sauce nugs. Oh my god, Mark Andrews is a beast.
If the Ravens pull this off,
Dude, I already lost 20 racks today.
I mean, no, you didn't, but
The potential of 20 racks.
You lost the potential of
Speak-
winning 20.
See, that's
Speaking
that's
of,
that's how gamblers are actually that win money actually stay winning money. If you make a bet, you should think you're gonna win it. If you don't think you're gonna win it, you're probably gonna lose.
Hey, speaking
So-
of 20, like $20 drink, but like, is that how much we put into the fucking fantasy league? Did we each put in a 20?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Okay,
probably- you got 100 back for first. I got 40 for second, and then
Okay.
Luke got his money back third. 20.
I say we get rid of third and second only gets their money back, and then we use the money that would have gone to like the second place amount to make the punishment for who gets.
But then
last
what's the
place.
point of even
No,
trying?
like use that money to like punish the last place person
Punish
like,
them.
for next year. Yeah.
Wait, who was the last place person this year? Was it Sweaty?
It might have been. I think it was sweaty, but it might have been me.
I think it was
I
Bowser.
don't know.
Dude.
I don't think I was
No,
last. I'm pretty sure
thought
I
you-
was. I thought I was seventh.
you
Yeah.
beat Sweaty in the last
Yeah.
place like loser bracket. I thought.
Bro,
You
I
just-
stopped setting my lineup after week 10. I was like, fuck this shit, bro. I suck. I'm done.
She just gave up.
Dude, I did. I was like, I'm 1-9 right now. Fuck this. I'm out.
Wait a minute. Kyle took last, but he finished with a way better record than you. And Morty had the worst record of the league. He was 4-10.
Oh yeah, Morty. Yeah. See, I didn't do that bad. I just didn't do,
I mean, you-
do well.
5-9 is not good.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I understand that. Look at this shit, bro. They gave me a little thing.
Little thumbs up. You
You
I
tried.
tried.
That's worse. I might just uninstall this fucking account, to be honest. That's worse than a participation trophy.
Oh, you can't, dude. When I come back next year.
I'll make a new account. It's not that hard to make an email. All right.
Yeah, but then I gotta send the invite to a new person and
Dude, last year when we did fantasy, I changed my profile pic like 3 separate times to like a naked chick, and each time ESPN, like the app, they deleted it like every single time. Like not my account, but just the profile picture.
because
It would be like
Can't do that.
is the Sean Cosby.
No.
yeah. It would be a chick's like tits for a week, and then all of a sudden I would log in and it would have no profile pic, and I'm like, oh okay, ESPN.
You can
But
do that.
you'll allow my name all the time for like 3 years in a row was Big Ben Rapelessburger, and they
Yeah.
allowed that. That's
That's
fine.
pretty accurate. Oh, there you go. I think they're gonna check their phone.
Yeah, they will.
That's a repeat. We already got that.
But how good is it?
It's pretty good.
Pretty
That's 10 out of 10.
That's
I
fine.
can't believe I didn't know her name. I still don't know her name.
I think it's
It's because
Steven,
it's
do you
hard to
remember?
pronounce. I don't know.
Steven, do you remember it's cold in here?
okay,
Cold in here.
dude, her veins were popping out of those titties, bro. Jesus.
Oh man, that shit was funny. And she kept going, do you guys think I'm a cold-hearted bitch? Is that why you keep doing that?
Why is everyone shivering around me? I'm like, ooh,
We're like, no, it's just cold in here, you know. Woo.
your tits are out. And they're fucking, boop, they could cut diamonds.
Bro, that was like the first 2 episodes of the podcast, bro. My nips were just sharpened right through my goddamn shirt.
I'm surprised I didn't get any fucking hate for that. Just
Copyright.
light
or-
internet bullying.
Well, we had like 10 views.
Oh, there you go. My God. He
Did
said-
Steven just show you a picture of your own boobs?
he did. How did you know?
Real recognize real.
Real recognize real. That's too good. I'll airdrop some pictures.
I haven't sent that one to you guys yet, though.
Please don't. I'm like, you guys can use my bush light photo shoot, but
Ah. You guys ever like brought a drink up to your mouth and you actually just hit your tooth and you're like, ah, fuck, that hurt.
Yeah, most of the time it's because it's empty.
Yeah.
Like you go to reach for it and you're like, oh, this is definitely a full glass of or a full can of beer. You bring it up to your mouth real fast, you know, because you love beer, and then you smack yourself. Son of a bitch.
Huge fan of the
so bitch. What about like I took an Irish car bomb shot at the bar yesterday because somebody bought me one, and the little shot glass hit me right in the tooth. I was just sitting there. I was like, I like ran my tongue over my teeth. I was like, oh my God.
Wait, like you did just a shot of Irish car bomb, or you
Irish-
did the entire Irish car
shot.
bomb, and
Like,
then
'cause they put it's a drop shot, so they put the little shot of Bailey's and Jameson inside the Guinness. I fucking hate Irish car bombs, and when I took this shot, the
Yeah.
little shot glass slid down and hit me right in the teeth. I was like, if I look at this person that just bought me this shot and have no front teeth, I'm gonna fucking kill myself. I was like, yeah, those are pretty good. Those are 10 out of 10. It was definitely an interesting experience. Even working at the bar, like when I get nights out. Okay, so I thought like becoming a bartender was gonna make it easier for me to like drink or whatever. But now that I don't drink as often because I'm normally working on the weekends, and that's when I would like primarily, you know, go out and drink with my friends and everything. I'm drinking a lot less. So when I go out, I get hammered within the span of like an hour, hour and a half. People are buying me shots. I'm blackout drunk, doing all types of shit to embarrass myself. Just ready to fucking it's not a good time. It's not a good time anymore. I feel like I just need to go to a bar where nobody knows me.
Go to a bar where nobody knows you. And
I kinda
Never
always
go to a
thought-
bar by yourself.
I have gone to a bar by
Yeah.
myself, and it was Zorba's. I went to the Grand Rapids Zorba's by myself, and I had a grand old time. I was literally wearing my pajamas.
I've gone to when we were in Grand Forks, I went to a bar by myself a couple times. It's all right.
The Grand Forks bar.
Yeah.
I want to say I don't mind going to the bar by myself because you actually end up meeting some interesting people sometimes.
some of the best days I've had at a bar is when you show up for dinner and then you just sit there
And you
just people
stay.
watch all day until
Mhm.
2 a.m. and drink beer.
Usually
swear
I
to
would just,
God,
like-
the Ravens lose this game.
I would just get at the pool table, like, and play at pool by myself, and then eventually people would come up and start talking to me.
You're like, who's that mysterious man playing pool
Yeah,
by?
which is
No,
like,
no,
which
they're
is fine.
they're
it's
like,
fine,
hey,
but at
he
the
was
same
voted the
time, then
coolest
they'd be
white
like,
boy of
"Yo, do you want to
2022."
play after this?" And I'd be like, "No, not really."
You're like this pool
I'm
table.
too busy playing myself right now.
Yeah, I kind of just want to play with myself, and not in that way. Like,
Yeah,
Like-
who's this dude watching porn at the pool table? Oh, that's just not.
He's got one of
hey,
those
can
like
you-
self
can you
self
stop jerking
projectors,
off at the
like
pool table.
where you can like slide your phone into it and it's like a self projector and it like puts it up under the wall. So you,
You
so
guys
you can
know
watch it full screen.
fucking Towley?
Dolly, yeah,
Yeah,
Mr.
So
I
one
showed
of
you
his
that.
one,
Leaks?
I showed you that.
one of his old bosses is a regular at Keg and Cork, and I
This
asked
is
him about-
old news. Old news.
I know, but I asked him
Saw
about
the,
it.
the security camera.
Yeah,
footage?
I asked him. I was like, "Hey, do you know who this person is?" And he was like, "Yeah, I do." And I was like, "He got fired for watching porn in the car wash, didn't he?" And he was like, "Yeah, how'd you know that?" I'm like, "I know that guy, man. I've seen the videos. That's fucking insane." I was like, What's your end goal here? Like, there's no completion. You're just in the
Yeah.
car wash. You're working.
there,
the car wash.
there might have been completion. I don't know.
I guess we don't know. He was just in his mind.
Jeez.
Yeah,
he might
I mean,
have one of those. He might have one of those tools that you can just like.
He could have been rubbing his
Slap
legs
on.
together enough,
Yeah.
and like.
Oh God, fucking gross.
He's just doing the fucking sex offender shuffle, like.
Yeah, he's just squirming his legs together, and he's like, "Oh God,
I'm arriving.
You'd be
Oh
like,
heavens, I've arrived.
PR, you have like you carry a pocket.
That was the next load of soap that was going in the car wash.
what?
I said TR, you carry a pocket pussy in your car, right? For that reason.
No, no, that's in the closet."
Closet. Oh God, Owen got one of those for Christmas at the Keg.
I
Christmas
seen
party.
that shit. That was hilarious.
He still hasn't used it, man.
I would have used it at the
Everybody
Keg
asked
Christmas
him about it.
party.
Well, when he was unwrapping it at the Keg Christmas party, and I was like, watch it be like a pocket pussy or something. And he opens it, and it fucking was with
If you
lube
open,
and everything.
if you get a pocket pussy at a Christmas party, it's just like if your grandma gives you a sweatshirt at the Christmas. You have to try it on.
Yeah, you have to.
You
do it
gotta
right
try
then
it
and
on.
there.
Yeah.
at the party.
Maybe maybe go to the bathroom
Vic, are you
because
going
of the
Vic's like, I'm leaving. This conversation is took. Wait. Vic doesn't Vic have the purple dolphin?
I think it's a pink dolphin.
The-
No, it's the blue dolphin.
blue dolphin.
When we were
And
at-
my fleshlight is a Mia Malkova fleshlight, so it's like,
Oh
dude,
damn, dude!
it's based on the real thing.
You got the whole ass.
No,
It'd be like the little dicky where he's got the whole bottom, like the,
Oh
the
my
legs and everything.
I didn't spring for the whole bottom part. That's too much. The
doesn't
cleanup
have
on the one I have alone is already
$7,000.
too much.
Does the hand not work anymore? Or like what?
No, it's just I'm not gonna talk about it, but it's just better.
I just wanted to
But I am gonna talk about it.
Oh, what the fuck was I reading?
shout out Mia Malkova.
Yeah.
You know, TR, I like to watch the podcast back just in case, I can come up with some new ideas for the next one. One of my favorite quotes that you said was, I was like, you didn't want to appropriate the handicap culture.
He's like, no, I will.
And then you were like, yeah, no, I would have loved to.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yep.
What did you mean by that?
I don't remember. Like,
We were talking about using the little scooters in gym class, playing
yeah,
basketball,
yeah.
something like that. I think that's what we were doing. And someone said you didn't want to appropriate the wheelchair basketball, and you're like, no, I would have loved to, but something else. I don't.
Oh yeah, because we didn't have wheelchairs.
Yeah.
And I was like, if we had wheelchairs, I would have loved to have played wheelchair basketball, even though none of us were
No,
handicapped.
that's not what you said. That's not what you said. I said
We'll play it
you
back.
didn't want to. You played basketball on the scooters because you didn't want to appropriate the handicap culture.
We'd sit on it and you'd have to like scoot backwards and play basketball. And it was like our version of wheelchair basketball because we
We were just getting ready for that. But you used scooters because you didn't want to appropriate the handicap culture.
Yeah, well, no, I would have loved to, but we just didn't have wheelchairs.
Oh,
And you were like, "No, I would have loved to."
well,
I mean-
yeah, that's why.
Do you think they make an Alexander Daddario pocket pussy?
Maybe go on
There's
fleshlight.com.
probably
I want a
like there's
fleshlight.
probably 3 in existence right
Go
now.
to
You have to pay like
fleshlight.com and then go to the
1.7 million
celebrities
dollars.
tab, and then they'll show you all the celebrities that they base theirs off of. Which I don't know how they do that. I'm guessing
Yeah,
they take
how
a
do
mold
they-
of the inside of
Like,
them,
But how do they
which
prove
is
it?
kind of awesome.
But how do they prove it though?
I've
You like
seen
how
that, like,
you have to have, like-
you can do like a mold of it, and then they like do like a silicone mold off of based off
Yeah.
of their actual
yeah. That's
anatomy.
that's how they make it. But I mean, like, how do you?
Yeah, they have to
know?
fill you
You
up
can
with
get-
silicone.
How do
because
you know
Because you can
the-
get butthole ones too. Do they fill your butthole with silicone and do the inside of
I
that?
don't
Fill
know.
my butthole with
That's
silicone.
crazy.
That's like too many questions that I don't want to know the answer to. Oh,
No,
my
like
goodness.
I know
Vic,
like
you're
how
a
they
scientist, you
get
have
it.
to
Like,
figure this out.
What?
You're a scientist, so you got to figure this one out.
What out?
How do they make the butthole?
he's a nurse, bro, not a
butthole.
scientist.
for fleshlights because they have butthole ones.
Yeah.
Do they fill
Probably the
your?
same way they make the pussy one.
Yeah, how?
Yeah.
They fill her butthole with silicone.
We need to know.
Probably not. They probably don't fucking put like shit in their butthole. I'm just
There's already shit in her butthole though.
Next, I like please.
I mean, here, I'll Google it. I'll Google it to you.
Alright.
I wonder what Steven's Google history looks like. You should have. You guys should have
It's
a
probably
segment. Just go
it's
through your Google.
probably how to wash your hands at home, and then it had 3 steps, and it was
It's
like
just
no.
Alexander Daddario, honestly. Like,
I'm trying to see. I'm
How-
gonna look up my Google
Yeah,
history.
Number 1 is how to spread colorblind awareness. Alexandria Daddario, or however you say her name.
My very first one is just restaurants near me.
That's my top one.
I was gonna say. Mine's
Every
pretty
time
boring.
I be going to like small ass towns and then being like, is there any restaurants near here?
Steven, making a DIY masturbation sleeve. Nice.
A masturbation sleeve?
how?
That's what they call it.
Clone your own.
Yeah, they have kits where you can like you can clone your own.
They don't say anything about. But oh wait, here it is on Etsy, dude.
Of course it's on fucking Etsy. Are you kidding
Oh
me?
my-
And they make chocolates out of them. Yeah, they make chocolate balls.
Chocolate balls?
But how
Like
do they
Chef
make-
on South Park?
See, I feel like you're not going to find what you're looking for just on like the
Yeah,
regular
yeah,
surface level interweb. You need to go to the dark interweb for that.
It's called just Reddit. If you can't
I've
Google it,
never,
Reddit it.
I've never been on Reddit, and I'm kind of scared to get on Reddit.
It's not that bad. Honestly. If you bet on 4chan, you need to worry about. Reddit's not that bad.
Anus silicone mold on AliExpress. Jesus Christ.
I think it's the same way they do the pocket pussies, TR. Oh wait, where is he? He's not.
He's right there. What do you mean?
Oh yeah. Well, there he is.
Sorry.
Oh.
I'm back. I'm back.
Yeah, it's just, I think it's the same way that they make the pocket pussy.
Which is
Oh God, you want me? I thought you knew
No,
that.
no.
Which
We know how they're made. I just wanted to know, like, how do you know that they feel like what it's supposed to be feeling? Like?
Only one way. Wait,
I
what?
think you just have to
You
trust
said,
the
how do I
celebrity.
know this is what a vagina feels like?
No, but her vagina.
Oh, well then you'd have to.
Yeah,
fuck-
like,
Like,
yeah, see, that's what I mean. Like, you
got
have to,
the
like,
Ruby,
yeah.
I got the Ruby Rose fleshlight. How do I know this is Ruby Rose's asshole?
That's what I'm saying.
You just
Yeah.
have to
There's
trust
only
it.
one way. There's only one
You-
way.
does it come with like a ticket? Like you just show up to her house and like slide your card in like it's a goddamn Chuck E. Cheese machine. Like
Jeez.
I bought your fleshlight. I need to understand.
What do you think?
Okay, what I was thinking, I literally have been thinking. So I feel like most women like on the inside are probably anatomically the same because like the
Ish.
internal parts, the internal
No, but like,
parts the same.
but think about the differences in like what dicks look like and what dicks.
But that's an
like
external
on.
body part.
Yeah, but it's still
Just
a
said
part
women
of the
have
body.
different textures.
Yeah. So maybe they have to
From a
take.
scientist.
Yeah. Thank you. Vic.
Eureka!
That's a
There
brain.
you go, there
That's
you
a
go.
brain blast.
Brain blast.
Oh my god, what the fuck? What did you say to Maggie today when she was biting into her burger? You know, like when Jimmy Neutron has a brain blast, that's what it's gonna feel like.
Yeah.
Yo, that burger looked good as fuck though in that snap.
No, Steven was like, you gotta put the jalapeno poppers on the mac and cheese burger. It's a fucking power move.
Steven, did you play with blocks as a kid?
Block.
So trying to stack everything on your burger so high right there. You got a
Uh,
mac and cheese burger, you're putting jalapeno poppers on it.
No, it was just like there was like a burger night at this bar that we went to today. And it's like a $5 base. So like just for a burger, it's $5, and then every topping is an additional dollar. Except for like if you do like the normal basics like cheese, lettuce, tomato, that's like I think 50 cents or whatever. But you could add like mac and cheese for $1, then jalapeno poppers for $1, like cheese curds or whatever you want for like $1 extra per topping.
That's
And
that's
just
what we
build-
call down home country.
Yeah, we would just build like insane burgers for like we'd get like this burger that you couldn't really eat without like a fork because it would all flop on the sides. You just eat basically like it was a burger bowl or some shit.
Yeah, like it's deconstructed. you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
It's fancy.
No, you try your best and you use your hands like a man. And then once the buns are gone, you just
I
keep-
like to just like unhinge my
buns.
jaw like a python or like a boa constrictor and just try to get it all in like one.
you just
Yeah.
try
You
your
gotta try to
best.
get all the flavors in one
I
bite.
used to always try to eat all my burgers just like as it is, but then like as I got older, I realized cutting it in half is the way.
Dude, the best thing to
It
do
is the
go,
way.
like,
It is the
yeah.
way though.
Like that's just what you do.
the
But
next
like
time you guys
really,
go to-
really the way is just like squeezing it. Just squeezing it down. So I thought if a burger like came like this tall, I had to like not touch it and then just try to like fit it into my mouth. Like just unhinge and try to go. But,
Unhinge it. You
but
can't
if you just
like a python
squeeze the
trap.
burger down and just
The next time you guys either go to Chipotle or like Qdoba, you get a burrito, just start eating it in front of people like it's a hamburger, like from the side, and just see.
like it's a piece
No,
of
you know-
corn with a cob.
You know what? You
Yeah,
know,
you
dude,
rotate that
It's
shit. You
so
just eat
funny,
the middle.
dude. You're just like in front of people. You're just like flip it and go right into the side. Just see
what I do at Chipotle now is I get a bowl and then I ask for a tortilla on the side. So I can make
You
my own
extra
burrito because
ass
they
bitch,
always
TR. You're
stuff it
so
way
extra.
too
If you,
full.
if you do Qdoba, if you get the nachos with the chips on the side, they do the same thing.
I honestly just think that if they know that the burrito is gonna bust out the seams, they should
Well,
just use an extra tortilla and wrap it up. Because I absolutely hate when I unwrap my
They
burrito.
should do that, but they never do.
Yeah, exactly. And you're just sitting there and you got like all this shit all over your hands because your burrito's the size of a newborn baby and they didn't use a fucking extra wrap for you. It's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
like I said, that's why I get the bowl and then I ask for the tortilla on the side and then I make one myself and then the little extra I have still in the bowl I just eat with a fork.
Yeah.
This is exactly why I don't go to Chipotle or Qdoba or whatever. I only go to like burrito, like create your own burrito shops that are in gas stations.
That sounds way
'Cause
sketchier.
It's way sketchier, but it's way better. They make $9.25 an hour. For $9.25 an hour, they do what the fuck I tell them to do. Because I'm
every
paying
gas
$20 for that burrito that costs $10, and the other $10 is his tip.
every
So-
gas station like burrito place that makes it, they will always mix it up before they put it in the tortilla too. So
Yeah,
that's nice
yep,
too. You don't get
yeah.
one bite of just lettuce or just cheese. They always will mix it up for you. So I do appreciate the gas station like burrito
Yeah.
workers.
What
Gas
gas
station
stations?
burrito worker.
What gas stations are you going to that have a burrito making station? Because I've never seen this before.
Yeah, they're
Okay, well,
I don't know. Like
I'll treat you.
a
boys-
Senex, I think I've seen them
No,
at Senex's
my-
before. I
mine-
don't know.
Wait, Bowser, you
I-
worked at one.
It was a BP. No, I worked in a cafe that was also a grocery store meat.
I'm talking about the
store, and-
Casey's. Don't you work at Casey's right now?
Yeah, that's once a week.
Okay, and do you guys make burritos?
No, we make
Because
pizza.
nobody fucking expects to get a burrito from a fucking gas station.
Casey's
It's
Pizza.
because we make pizza. It's Casey's Pizza Store.
Yeah, Casey's Pizza is awesome.
And if you, so i.e., if that's awesome, then you should be able to get a burrito at a burrito gas station, and
I've
that will
been to-
also
I've
be
been to s-
delicious.
A burrito.
I've been to a few like Senex's before, and they've had burrito like stations.
Yeah, I think it's
And
a
I've-
BP at the one in Park Rapids. but
like
it's
they
delicious.
like it's the same like gas stations that have like their own sandwich like shop like
Yep.
sections. Like they usually just have them combined. So
Yep.
Those are
that's
fucking
where I've seen it.
gas station hot dogs, man. Absolutely.
On the rollers, on the rollers.
I'm gonna make another drink. Those are fucking.
Yeah, I'll fuck those up anytime, dude. Put some relish on that and fucking.
I love relish.
Relish is an underused condiment. I think we need to start putting that on other shit. Like I
Yeah,
put it on
relish- I've
burgers.
had-
I put it on
I've had
burgers
I've
now.
had relish on burgers. Relish
Yeah.
on burgers is good. It's
Sweet
good
relish
shit.
on sweet relish on a cheeseburger. Nothing else on there.
Put it on a burrito.
Delicious. Honestly, I'm open to it. You know.
Dude, a cheeseburger burrito.
Oh,
I'm a-
make the
I'm a-
cheeseburger pizzas.
I used to make those at the cafe station place. Yeah, we just make it everything that goes into a cheeseburger. You just slap chop it. Literally one of those fucking like online like late night television slap chops. You remember those?
No.
So you slap chop a cheeseburger and then you put lettuce and put everything in a tortilla and that's how you made it.
Smell my fingers.
I don't want to.
Jesus.
I didn't watch my
PSA.
hands.
PSA, smell my fingers.
Yeah. I wanted to prove that I wash my hands.
But yeah, when Squanchy came out like on poker night, and he was like, "That honey lavender hibiscus soap that you have in there smells really good." And the funny thing is that I smelled Dawn dish soap when he came out there. I was like, "Oh, that's what that is." I'm that drunk right now.
Yeah, and I was like, Squanchy, that's Dawn dish soap.
It's it's blue. It's a solid blue.
So I ran out of soap and I had a fuck ton of dish soap, so I just put the dish soap in the hand soap bottle.
Soap.
What he likes to
I mean,
say is like it.
It's
I was
the
like-
same thing. So
I was like,
I've used dish soap on my hair before.
Direct's quote from Squanchy was, "If it's good enough
Clean's
for the
clean.
duckies, it's good enough for me."
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a great quote.
That was a great one. That was a good
I'm
one.
gonna put that on a t-shirt.
Yeah, and you should have like Dawn. You know, just like a big bottle of Dawn, and then if it's good enough for the duckies, it's good enough for me.
I mean, it really is the same thing. Like it works in the end. Like if I'm cooking and I like, I want
You're
mid-
cooking with
mid-
whoa.
Let
hang on,
Ross
hang on,
cook.
hang on, hang
Let
on.
Ross
You're
cook.
cooking with Dawn dish soap
No, but I'm
instead
saying
of
if I'm
oil. You just
cooking-
put Dawn dish soap in the pan. And
yeah.
cooking
You don't-
chicken.
You don't do Dawn dish soap on the chicken to wash it. That's what washing chicken is, right? You wash it with soap.
You guys wash your
he's
chicken?
done.
No, but like if I ever touch like raw chicken or like raw meat and it's like, oh, I gotta wash my hands now. Like I'm not gonna go to the bathroom and use my like expensive or whatever hand soap we have. Like, no, I'm just gonna put Dawn dish soap in my hands quick and wash my hands in the sink in like the kitchen. Was like
Yeah,
it's
you
the same
mash
fucking
it.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
our kitchen sink is broken right now, so like the little sprayer nozzle snapped off or whatever. So
Jocelyn,
anytime
you
you
can't
turn-
say right now if it's been broken for more than 2.5 months.
You remember when you broke that toilet?
Yeah, I do. I do remember when I broke the toilet.
Oopsie daisy.
Well, okay, we had that
Didn't
party
you
on
break
New
the
Year's
toilet
Eve.
too?
We had
Remember when
that
I broke the
Same-
sink?
It was already broken.
Is that the same toilet that Vic broke too?
No, Victoria stole.
Victoria did the one at
stole
300.
toilet seat from
at
my-
300.
Yeah, you stole the
Yeah.
toilet. You took a picture with it too.
That was so
You
funny,
have
dude.
that.
I do have that.
Yeah,
I do have that
covered
picture.
in-
I'm gonna try to
it was
send it.
covered in it was covered in period blood and shit. It was fucking gross.
She was only holding it right here too. She was just, like,
She was kissing it, and you were like, "No, don't do that." Vic."
She's licking the toilet seat.
I gotta find that. I gotta find that picture. But no, the one that I broke was at 11:02, and it was the night that I blacked out at the bar. We were there. We were doing various other extracurricular activities, and one of my friends came to check
That's
on me.
what we gotta call it.
Huh?
That's what we
Yeah,
gotta call it.
extracurricular.
Extracurriculars.
One of my friends came to check on me in the bathroom, and she knocked and she said, she was like, "I heard you say just a minute," and then me like scrambling with like various pieces of glass. And then when I came out of the bathroom, literally the toilet bowl had like a whole hole out of the side of it. So either I fell backwards onto the toilet, but I didn't have a bruise on my head. The only bruise I had was on my shoulder here. So I'm like wondering if my shoulder like at his body the toilet or what. But they literally had to use, what was that, Flex Seal or whatever to get the toilet seat back
Oh
on.
yeah, Squanch and Hagrid did the best they could.
And Josh did it too.
Oh yeah, Josh was helping, yeah. Flex Seal and then like instant cement.
Instant,
They
yeah, it
didn't-
was.
They
It was
didn't realize
rough.
that you couldn't mix it with the water that's already in the bowl.
Yeah, you had to
Like, it
drain.
has to be
the-
dry. So they were trying to do this through the water that's already in like in the bowl of the toilet.
We try the best we can. So
Yeah, you do what you can, you know.
the picture of Vic was at 300, so that had to been of at least like fucking
20.
2019.
2019, 2018. Jesus Christ, bro. I just found it. Oh my god. Oh, just 1 second. June 24th, 2019. Good old Vic.
Man, you're grabbing that with bare hands too. That's gross.
She's supposed to
And
buy
you're gonna,
gloves?
you're gonna marry her pretty soon.
Hell yeah.
I was gonna say, I
Man.
cannot wait to be just.
TR, you gotta get tested, bro.
TR's
Go
wedding.
get tested.
Woman bought him a
She's-
PS5 too.
They're gonna be like you and Kiss the Bride, and Vic's gonna go like this to grab me, and I'm gonna go. Oh.
I know where those hands have been.
Oh my god.
That was.
We'll put that on the back of the altar and just be that picture.
I kind of want to just go break into 300 and steal the toilet seat just for fun now.
And be like, wow, you guys still haven't washed it. That's cool.
That's
no,
not
do you remember after we were moving out of 300, we showed pictures of 1220 that we were moving into, and the first thing Victoria says is, "I can't wait to steal that toilet seat."
Oh,
Hey,
that's
do you remember, Steven, remember at 123 when before we moved out, we were like, we should probably clean the fucking shower.
Oh, it was so gross, dude.
Dude, we cleaned it for the first time in like 2 years.
Yeah, dude. There was a reason our fucking Wi-Fi. Like, every time somebody came up at a party, it was like, "What's your Wi-Fi?"
Are you telling me that the fucking shower affected the Wi-Fi?
No. What I'm saying is our Wi-Fi, our name of the Wi-Fi was 5 guys 1 shower, and then whenever
Yeah.
for the password, it was "don't drop soap."
I thought you meant like the shower was so dirty that it affected
was-
how
it
good the
was-
Wi-Fi signal
It
was.
was. I was like, I do
The
remember.
shower was fucking gross.
I was
dude.
like, that's one of the things I remember at 123. Besides the floor like almost caving in when people were like dancing in the living room, going into the bathroom and like seeing like this boy's shower, I would gag every single time. It was absolutely disgusting.
But you know,
Yeah,
when
I
you're
mean,
taking a shower, you don't think.
As much as like I tried to keep up on cleaning and shit, like that was a classic frat boy bathroom. It was fucking gross. And when
I
we
was gonna
cleaned it
say.
before we moved out, like it's like Steven took a brush, that little scrub brush, one swipe on like the wall, and it just like was black seeping
Yeah, it
down,
was
and it was so
disgusting.
gross.
God,
I don't know,
Dude,
I
and
just think when you're
there
a
was
dude,
one
you're
time-
like
there
you're
was
getting
one
clean
time-
in the shower. So like if you're getting clean in the shower, you shouldn't
you're
have to
like, why?
clean
Why would
the
you ever
shower.
wash your towels? Because like you're just drying yourself, and after you clean yourself. So, realistically,
Yeah, but like they
Know what I
still smell
mean?
like old
Plus, you don't-
water though.
like why
No.
would you wash your towels?
Okay, well, first of all that like dead skin and bacteria coming off you when you dry yourself out, like especially if you like, do the shimmy or whatever.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
but if you're
Oh,
scrubbing
dead skin is-
properly,
that
if you're
comes out-
scrubbing like a man,
Yeah,
all
no.
that dead skin falls off in the shower.
in the
Yeah,
butt.
it comes off in the shower, so you don't need to
Fucking
do
butt.
that. Eating my pizza?
Yeah,
What the hell?
unpleased.
Bro.
Does Victoria work tonight?
Yeah, she's about to go.
She's
in, like,
working right now.
a
She's
minute.
taking care of this fucking kid right now.
Ask her about the
Yeah.
groin cream.
What?
The groin cream.
Groin cream. Groin cream lady.
No,
Groin cream now.
Groin
Boy.
cream me, baby.
I need groin cream yesterday.
I need groin cream stat.
What, like genital herpes, or are we talking hemorrhoids
What?
here?
No, just groin.
Hemorrhoids
I
ain't a
just
joke.
want
What's the
groin.
groin area?
Hemorrhoids ain't a joke. Don't joke about them. They're not. Nope.
Are you speaking from experience?
Yep. A lot of side effects from shit that I've gone through, but
Oh,
that
fuck.
is fucked. It feels like somebody inserted a Bic lighter into your asshole and lit
Oh
that
my
shit.
god, dude. Fucking
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I don't mean to laugh, but fuck, that sucks.
Graphic.
Dude, when we were talking about like cleaning at 123, that reminded me too of the time where me and Kale, one time we just got bored one day and we started throwing out random shit out of the fridge that was expired. Like random sauces and
Oh,
just like
Victoria's puck of mustard.
just old shit.
It was
Yeah,
probably a
that-
bunch of old Jimmy John sandwiches.
I think you were the one that found that puck of mustard. But
keep a whole thing of mustard because Ben took it.
yeah, that's true.
So I had to keep a little.
Wait a
puck.
minute. So that puck of mustard might be alive.
No,
Probably.
no.
It's
No,
their,
but-
it's
but
their
me and-
firstborn child.
Me and Kale, so we're throwing out these random sauces, and then we're like, well, let's go to the cupboards and see if there's just like some of the roommates have expired old shit that they haven't used in years. And at one point, we opened like one of the top shelves that no one ever uses in like the little middle part right across from the garbage where we kept our garbage.
Oh, you found
And we
potatoes.
opened it, and there was just a little mouse like staring back at us.
You mean Ratatouille?
And yeah, and we were, and I just remember Kale looking at it and going, "I'm gonna fucking kill you." And then the mouse just, like scurried back. The mouse like scurried back, and I was like, "Holy shit, we might have mice in this motherfucker." And Kale's like, "Yeah, this house is like
What do you
100
mean
years
might have
old."
mice in this motherfucker? You seen a mouse? Might have
So-
mice.
So we went and got mouse traps that day, and I set them up that day. And within setting them up, like all around the house, I set like 2 in the kitchen, 1 in the living room, 1 downstairs, 1 like in the porch. Within like 15 minutes, I heard a snap in my bedroom.
Oh, yeah.
Like I could hear it, and I went out in the kitchen. I already like we killed 1, and that I swear that week, dude, we killed like 10.
Honestly, I'm surprised that
we never had problems with mice ever again. So we just eliminated the whole fucking family. We were like a mob, like boss family. Like we killed all of them.
I was surprised that Kale didn't pull out like a fucking 6-shooter right out of the holster and shot the mouse right in the mouth instead of saying I'm gonna kill you. He gave him a fair warning. That is like mob man status right there.
Dude,
It
Kale
was
cracked me
so-
the fuck up.
I don't know why it was so funny, but it just was like Kale just looked at this mouse and he was like, "I'm gonna fucking kill you." And he ran back and
You
then
could
Kale
take
looked at
that
me and
to
was
the
like,
bank.
"We need mouse traps stat." And I was like, "I'm gonna go get some right now."
Great. Dude, when we were on our way down to Apple River, like the second time, I was with Kale, Vic, fucking Viola, and me and Steven. Sorry, Steven.
Steven's like, "What the fuck?"
She literally said I and me.
We were in my old
Fuck
house Explorer
Steven.
that broke down on the way down there, and we had to pull up to a mechanic shop and they fixed it. But we had all had such a long car ride.
We took the picture.
Hey, Vic. I was gonna say we took a
Have
picture.
a good day at work, Vic.
We took a picture with
Love
the
you.
I don't know why you pulled me down. I gotta go.
Well, you're fine.
Love you, Vic.
Mwah.
cars. No, we were literally on our way through the cities and everything. It had been such a long car ride, and all of a sudden Kale out of nowhere is like, "Hey, did you guys know Marriott's a hotel chain?" And I swear to God, I think Steven wanted to like break his fucking neck. It was too good.
I remember that trip, the trip down, like the same trip we were talking about. So my windshield got smashed by a crackhead, Bemidji shit.
Yeah.
I was not even that mad, kind of upset because I was supposed to drive us down there, and then we had a ride with Boris, and he drove in the left lane going 62 fucking miles an hour in a 60-mile-an-hour zone in the left lane of a 4-lane highway. We had 84 cars behind us minimum.
Yeah.
For hours and hours.
Why didn't you just drive his car?
Because I got mad that my windshield got smacked, so I started drinking.
I ain't never
You know?
seen you before. I'm just...
Yeah, no.
Now he's got the
Okay,
dude.
buddy. Okay, buddy. I don't drink and drive. I still stand by that.
Anymore or what?
No, I've never drank and drove ever. I've never been the guy to go to the bar, get drunk, and then drive.
Let's count D-dubs. Who's got one? I got 0. 0. TR 0. Bowser, you got 1.
His was kind of bullshit though, because he woke up the next morning and drove. He woke up the next morning
Once
and
you go
drove.
to sleep, you're sober.
That's my rule. Apparently not, because what you slid off the road and hit a sign.
It was
Fire hydrant?
fire hydrant.
Fire hydrant. No, I didn't even hit the fire hydrant. Really, I hit the thing that the fire hydrant was like connected to, like the cement
Ground?
block.
Oh,
Ground. No,
They-
it was like a cement block with a fire hydrant in the middle.
they're like
There
7
was
a.m.
there
Get
was
up
that
the
one
door.
there was that one time where there was a party at 123 and then for some reason you went out to your car and you just drove it. You didn't put it to the correct side that it needed to be on. You just drove it up 1 block as if that did something. You were like, "No, I didn't even move my
Calendar
car."
parking, baby.
we were like, it's still on the wrong side, so you didn't need to do that. 1 and 2, you're blackout. You shouldn't have done that.
You gotta park
You were just like,
in the streets if it's even day.
Dude, actually, I remember that distinctly because I was sitting there. It was like one of the maybe first, second, third times I'd been around you guys. I'm sitting there with my drink in the window. I'm like, Should he be driving right now?
No.
He does this all the time.
No, he doesn't.
We're like, oh
I
shit.
don't though.
We run out and you're like, no, I just need to move my car. And we're like, you only moved it up a block. You didn't change the size.
I forgot what north and south and east and west were. I was like, this block is just different rules. And I drove it
You're like,
forward.
I
the
can't
next
be
one.
I can't be on this block. I have to move up.
I gotta spin the block so I can go to the other one.
And I'm pretty sure your car was already fine in the first place. I think it was on the
Yeah, it was
correct
on the
side
right. It was
already.
on the right side of the road already. Yeah,
Ended
I
up-
So
do
it didn't
remember
even
that.
matter.
So I mean, who's
I just
wrong?
moved. I just moved it closer to the dorms by
There
one
was a-
by one block.
There was one morning at 123 where I passed out on your guys' couch that night, and we woke up to a knock on the door at like 11 a.m. It was a fucking Domino's pizza guy because Steven had ordered pizza at like fucking 2 a.m. Didn't realize they were gonna deliver it at 11. So there was like a mad scramble in the house. I was trying to wake everybody up. I was like, "Where the fuck is Steven? He needs to come pay for his pizza. The guy's here right now."
I don't remember this.
I was gonna say.
Mad Scramble sounds like a great breakfast shop.
Yeah, you get
That's just
some
something you get-
eggs.
That house was
Boiled.
I seriously thought we were gonna fall through the living room floor
It's disgusting.
like every single time.
It does not.
That's why my fat ass didn't even ever try to dance. 'Cause
1107.
That floor was gonna cave. any
One of
minute.
our walls in the beer pong room of 1107, like my first house, was. We found out as we were moving out, it was just a wall. It was a fake wall. It was duct tape from the top to bottom, and it was painted.
The landlord
The duct tape was painted.
Yeah, they just painted
Nice.
duct tape and it made it look like a wall, but it wasn't a wall because we like put something up against it. We were like, all right, we're just gonna rest this here for now.
And it bent.
Right through. We're like, what the fuck? It was a fucking. It was duct. It was a duct tape. It was a duct tape wall that was painted the same color as all the other walls. So we were like, when we leaned something up against it and it fell through, we were like, oh Jesus Christ, what the fuck?
Wait. Here's a question of the week.
Hey, was that
How many-
was that in the pong room where you guys like usually
Yeah.
had a pong table? Wait, but I always felt like there were people leaning up against it all the time. Was it just like lucky no one ever leaned up against it?
Yeah, dude. I was like,
Oh no, that's right, because
you
you
Dude,
guys
it was like a
always-
vertical hammock, bro. It
You
was like a
guys
vertical
always had
hammock.
a
You're
futon
just
up
like-
against it. That's why, because no one ever was leaning up against it. Because I'm guessing it was the one that the futon was always up against, right?
No, the futon was up against one of them. I honestly, it wasn't that big of a room, but I just remember us setting something up against the wall and it literally just fell through. I was like, what the fuck? It
Could
was
you
just duct
imagine?
tape.
Could you imagine if somebody did fall like up against it at a party though, and like they just like lean up against it?
We had someone come through that window once, or maybe the cops were coming to our house and they wanted to leave the house. Somebody went through that pong room window, though. I remember that. That was funny. And then our mailbox went missing for like a month. And the fucking USPS people like leave a note at our door and they're like, please
Your
return
mailbox is gone.
mail. I'm
Like we didn't.
we don't know what the mailbox is, or else we would return it.
You need to put your mailbox back out. Well, we did
And then-
not
and then
take our
somebody-
mailbox
somebody was,
back
like,
in.
Or somebody was walking to class and they're like they see a mailbox just in the bushes off the side of the road, like a
Right.
block away from the
I
house.
need it. It's 3rd and 20, and I also need a pee. I'm gonna take a personal break right now. I went 7 days without vape, and the Ravens just lost. Fuck that shit. I'm going back to the vape.
Back on the vape. Sweaty snapped me for the first time in like months the other day, and it was he just sent me a pic of a like Vikings edition loon like vape, and was
Yeah,
like,
yeah, the one that has the grips on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like, check this out. And I was like,
The
Whoa.
family podcast. Check it. Check
I
it.
Check
was like,
this.
check this. I'm like, yo, that's awesome. What flavor is it? And he's like, I don't know.
It's-
I think it's supposed
It's
to be like
it's
a
Minnesota.
berry.
It's cold and lonely.
He's
It's
like, I
purple
don't know, I
lighting.
think
It's
purple
probably,
lighting.
It's probably grape. Purple.
He's like, it's supposed to be berry, I think. And I'm like, oh, cool.
It's
Sounds
it's
good.
actually
And
it
then
actually
that
like
was
I
it.
I tried that and it tastes like Berry Wise.
I was gonna say, I'm like, could you imagine though? Because I
It tastes
mean,
like Berry Wise line and Google.
I always like Megs and Tiff are always asking to hit my vape and shit, so I always throw them. Like I was like, you at least got grippers now to like properly line up and throw that shit.
In football in middle school, I was in like shop class in 8th grade, and I played tight end. And we used to take 20 grit sandpaper to our like
Really tight end.
Yeah, I play. We put 20 grit sandpaper to our hands because it should add to catching.
yeah, it grips them.
20 grit? Yeah, that would tear up your
Two-
fingers pretty bad.
220.
220?
Yeah, the fine grit.
I was gonna say.
You played tight end.
Yeah, I played center, fullback,
Did you?
tight end.
Were you guys 9-man?
No, we were 11 man, but there's 13 people on our team.
So you played both sides of the field.
I played all 3 sides of the field. What do you mean, Steven? What do you know about football?
That reminds me, like when I was in 12UB hockey, we didn't have a goalie because our goalie quit because we were so fucking bad. So every game,
The goalie was taking 25 shots a game.
I was
and
gonna
it's
say,
like,
I felt so
fuck
bad
this
for her.
shit,
She
I'm
was such a
outta here.
sweetheart too. She was like, I can't be goalie anymore. She is eventually started to like start skating out. So we each had to take a turn playing goalie, and I had to be goalie in a game against Roseau, and they were a damn good team. And I was like, I don't know what the fuck to do. I think I had like 8 shots that made it past me all game, but fuck.
That's 8 goals again.
I know it was
That's 8 goals
I'm
again.
not a fucking goalie.
She
I'm not
didn't
a-
make it to the CHL.
That's a
Fuck.
league now.
Wait, the
Yeah.
CHL?
Well, it's not that, but
I mean, it should be that though, you know.
There's a professional NHL league for women. I know our I think Minnesota is the Whitecaps. I think it's called the Minnesota Whitecaps.
I did not even know that was a thing. That was my dream when I
Really?
was a kid, though. Was being in and like being one of the first women in the NHL, and then that died when
You can still do it. You can still do it.
I could
What is
probably
this?
still do. It's a picture of Vic with the toilet seat.
Oh, classic.
No, honestly, you just realize like you can't exactly play sports forever. I mean, you can, but you can't play at a professional level forever and make decent money.
Well, you can't play at a professional level at all if you don't make it
you guys
to,
watch
to the
lingerie league?
professional level.
Did you guys
the
watch the
Yeah,
lingerie
the,
league?
the women's lingerie league. Oh yeah,
Football?
I was
I could
14
do
once. Yeah.
A couple of those girls have belly button piercings, and I was like, how the
That's-
fuck?
That's what inspired
not
my
get ripped
tweet
out.
of that's what inspired my tweet of I would love to stand up for my girl, but I kind of want somebody that could beat another man's ass too, just in case I lose. Was the lingerie league.
Professional women's hockey is the WPHA, Professional Women's Hockey Players Association.
So TR, are we gonna use a gun to kill ourselves after this playoff run, or are we going slitting wrists? What are we doing?
No, I was gonna tie cinder blocks to my legs and then fucking just jump in a lake.
Oh, just jump into
You gotta
the.
cut a hole first, bro. Everything's frozen up here.
No,
Yeah.
no. We're gonna go to the
Yeah,
East
no,
Coast.
that'd
We're
be
gonna go to the
embarrassing
East
if I just
Coast.
jumped on the frozen lake with it. I went, ah.
Your ass is just shuffling to the edge of the lake.
You know
like,
what?
with
You might
cinder blocks
succeed in
around.
your end goal. Your end goal is still a success. You just be on top.
At that point, I would just freeze to death, and I'd be like, "Hey, is there any fishermen that like can drill a hole for me quick? I can jump through."
You guys just like
I'm pretty-
slide me in.
You
I'm
just
pretty
walk.
skinny,
You just walk
so-
up to different like pop-ups around the lake, and you're just knocking on the door. You're like,
Hey, how big is your spear hole? Can I jump in and you guys just tuck me to the side? Well, I was like, my biggest fear, like for dying, is like going through the ice in my car. So whenever I'm driving on a lake in my vehicle, my windows are down, the doors cracked open, seatbelts off.
Yep.
I was gonna say, like, I do not fuck with that shit because my worst fear is like going underwater with like in my vehicle.
my dad just bought one of those like
I feel that.
Jeep Ragnaroks or whatever the fuck they are, like those ugly ass Jeeps that have a truck bed in them.
Oh, the
Renegade? No,
Yeah.
not a Renegade. Renegades don't have a truck bed.
I think they do.
I have to look it up and see what model it is. Jeep truck.
No, I feel that though. Like I'm not a very good
Gladiator.
swimmer.
Gladiator. Yeah.
Like I can swim,
Gladiator, yeah.
but just not like if I was on a boat and it went down in the middle of the ocean,
A
I've
boat?
got 2 good minutes of like paddling in me, and otherwise I'm tired out. You better get a boat quick to save me.
I'm fucked tucker. I'm using bodies for flotation devices at this point in
Yeah,
time.
why don't you use Bowser's jacket from the last episode? That's a jacket.
Oh, do you guys want to see my jacket that I actually have
Just
now?
take
Alright,
off
alright.
one layer of the jacket, it
Don't-
turns into a life
I
jacket.
was like, don't forget to take off your headphones. Oh my god. He just runs away with them. That's what I would do. No, that's even going over bridges, like the Bong Bridge in fucking Duluth, that one scares the shit out of me because it's so like it goes like its arch is so high and it's so tall and long. I'm like, I'm about to go over this bitch. I feel like the impact would probably kill you, but I don't
Every
know.
time I drive over like a really long bridge, if like I'm driving with someone, like if Vic's in the other seat, I always look at her and I go, how crazy would it be if the bridge just collapsed right now? I always say that.
I-35
It's just
or
like,
whatever it was.
wouldn't it be fucking awesome if it just collapsed? Like, what
That's
would I
what-
do? I would just floor it and be like, I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it.
That's what scares the shit out of me when I hear people like like one of our friends wants us like he says he wants to be like a city engineer and I'm like, you're gonna design like bridges and shit, and
Oh,
he's like,
Eli.
yeah. He said he's gonna design bridges and shit, and I'm like, make sure I never go on a bridge
And-
after you become a professional.
In one of my classes, we built bridges out of popsicle sticks, and then we had
We
this.
we built bridges out of balsa
Look
wood.
at that jacket!
Yeah, that's
It's a
a
sick
dude.
jacket.
Whoa!
This is only half of the jacket. Actually, I can't find the other half.
It turns
Oh,
into
half.
it turns into life jacket, right?
No, this is the light jacket. This
No,
is the
life
white one.
jacket,
Sure.
Yeah.
flotation device. What was that, TR? Jesus Christ!
It was
Yeah,
burp.
a little moment there. That wasn't a burp. That was like a whatever.
What you drinking, Tara? Is that a Shalata?
No, it's a Tecate.
Oh,
Oh, it's a gote.
Yeah.
oh, it looks
But I
like the Bud Light
Tecate,
Shalata.
huh?
I was using these though earlier today. I was making Micheladas with them, so that's why I have them. I have a whole 12-pack of them,
Oh, okay.
which is like a Michelada is like a Bloody Mary basically, but instead of vodka, you use beer.
Yeah.
You remember?
You're
Hey,
sticking to
Jocelyn,
the
do
bar
you
top.
remember? Do you remember when I ordered a double Jack and Coke, but with all the
The loaded, yeah, because me and I can't even remember who it was now, but we ordered Bloody Marys and they came with a chicken wing.
no, there was like 10 people there, and like eight of you guys ordered
loaded
Bloody
Bloodies,
Mary.
yeah.
And I was like,
Can I get a Jack and Coke but loaded? So they came to you with this Jack and Coke and it had a fucking chicken wing, a mac and cheese egg roll, and a rib on top, and that was the top 10 funniest things I've ever seen in my entire life.
it was the
That's great.
greasiest Jack and Coke I've ever had in my life.
Well, because yeah, we went to Fozzie's yesterday, and I got a bloody. Oh, that guy's just chiefing a fucking cigar. R.I.P.
Dude, I love that. It's so funny.
It's like Joe Burrow after the national championship game.
Or after this game.
Dude, when we were moving out of Big Red, you remember how that New Year's party you had a big old cigar?
Yeah,
We
that
found
sat
out-
outside.
we found out we were moving out 6 months later in this where the snowbank was. It was fucking insane.
I remember that because like I remember I had I think I had Sweaty go into the store to buy a cigar, and I was like, I have $11. Buy the best one you can buy. And by best one, he thought the biggest one. So I got $11 like nasty ass cigar. I took
There
like
was
3
there was
puffs
still
off
like
of
there
it.
was still like 3/4 to half of it left.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Thank you for joining us on episode 9 of the Check This podcast. Shout out to Saucy for joining us today. Please like, subscribe, comment if you have any ideas, or don't. I don't know. Do what you please. Doses.
Doses.
Peace out.